Hello guys. Sorry, I think I'm late. Good news is there is a bug in YouTube. I don't see the chat, so I don't see all the complaints. On a serious note, it's a problem. I don't see the chat. I just don't see the chat. And I heard more people had this issue today. I hope Sagar will see it. Okay, Sagar is joining momentarily. No, guys, really pity I don't see the chat. I think I should be able to see it from the YouTube from watching it, but I don't know. Anyway, most important thing is that Sagar should see the chat, and he will. He's going to deliver the content, and I'll deliver bad moves in silence. Let me see where Sagar is. Should be there. Can you hear me, by the way? It doesn't matter if you can hear me. Yeah, it doesn't matter. I don't care. It doesn't matter. You don't have to hear me. Sagar will do all the talking. Doesn't matter. You don't hear me. I don't see you. You know, beautiful stream. Beautiful stream. Yeah, Sagar is not coming. I don't know. I'll have to start the game soon. If he doesn't come. Okay, I can bring the mic closer, but honestly, I don't care. I will not be speaking much. If the sound is low, which it isn't, please raise your volume. Okay. Wait, Sagar, wait a second. Say something?
Hello. Hello. Hi,
Sagar, great. How are you doing? Wait, let me, wait. Let me put you nicely on the stream. I think you're more or less nice. You're more or less nice. Let me check. Yeah, you're looking beautiful, Sagar.
I just am so excited. I'm here following your games. So
thanks.
It's going to be epic, very interesting. Tell me which ID are you going to use to play today?
Which ID? Anish on YouTube.
Anish on YouTube. Okay.
Sagar, I've solved a genius boomer combination. I have managed to hear the sound of moves and not hear your voice. This is absolutely high-tech stuff. Can you imagine?
I thought that you didn't. I mean, why do you want to hear the sound of moves? Does it help you to play better?
I need it. I'm kind of used to it. No, seriously, the sound of moves, I need it, especially in time trouble. I react to the sound.
Okay.
Like tack. It's really important.
Sometimes, you know, they make a move like a6 and you can't see the move. So
Everybody pretends to be professional, you know, that you know everything, but in reality you just sometimes don't see that somebody moved. Simple as that.
Yeah.
Okay, good stuff.
Yeah.
Thanks for being here. Thanks for taking your time. During your commentary I will remove the headphones. Newski!
Yeah.
Okay, wait, I'll tell my wife to not be that loud. 1 second.
Hello viewers, how are you? You know, since many years I have been a big fan of Anish, his chess and everything, and to commentate on his games is a big honor, and we'll see how it goes today. I think the tournament is very stressful, 3 minutes plus 1 second increment and 10 rounds, and the margin of error is so low with all the top players participating. So it'll be interesting, you know, Anish being one of the best in the world.
Oh wow, my internet
in this tournament.
Wait, you mean the participants?
Yes.
You have to see the on chess.com. Let me send you the link, and then I will start off. I think my game will start soon. Let me send you the link.
Okay. I will figure out. Don't worry.
Here, and on my stream you can see also the standing. You can see and you can see the chat, right? And then I will.
Yes. I will take care of the chat.
Okay,
they're saying Sagar Zoom lag. Is it true?
Yeah, it was briefly lag, but it's gone now. I reconnected to the better Wi-Fi. Now it's gonna be good.
Whoa, Anish, amazing.
Okay, thanks, Sagar.
Okay.
Guys, enjoy the show, yeah? Guys, enjoy the show. It's epic. We have Mr.
Anish,
Sagar
after
himself.
every game you have to come back, yeah? Like after in that break, so we can talk.
Of course.
Anish is like, okay guys, for next 2 hours I'm gone. You enjoy with him.
Yeah, guys, refresh the stream with some lag. I had to reconnect to a better Wi-Fi. Now we are better, stronger, stable, you know, faster, whatever, everything. Okay, enjoy.
Okay. Oh, the game has begun. And Anish is playing with black pieces against Elo Hunter 1999 from Germany. And Anish has played Sicilian Khan. Oh, Amruta would be so happy that Anish is playing Khan, because that is Amruta's favorite opening. She has many videos on this. The idea, you see, of e6 and a6 is to have light square control on the position and to put, look, oh, bishop. Look, he's put the bishop on a7 and the queen moves in, now attacks the g7 pawn, which is slightly weak. And Anish gives it up. There's a tactic, guys. There's a tactic. If you take on g7, then Anish will play rook g8, and to queen h6, he can take the f2 pawn. And then there will be knight g4 check. We are already seeing fireworks right from game one. I don't know who Elo Hunter is, but his rating is 2454. He's from Germany. So he cannot take the pawn on g7. So white is thinking, what should I do? Should I go back to g3? Yes, that's a good move. Going back to g3, Anish is not going to get an easy point in round one. It's not going to be easy, guys. Well, that bishop on a7 is slightly weirdly placed. It's very active on the diagonal, but at the same time, it misses itself from the king side. So king is a little bit weak on the d6, okay? Playing in the center, and Anish will soon try to castle short, but there's always this bishop h6 problem that comes in, so he has to be careful. Plays knight e5. And now bishop e2. You see that white would love to play f4 at some point, but the pawn is pinned. So he may play king h1 at the right moment and play f4. And usually in such positions, you know, black has a slightly less space, but very solid. You put your queen on c7, and then you try to play b5, put your bishop on b7. You just play simply. Okay, so white is Robert Baskin from Frankfurt am Main, Germany. Oh, thank you so much, Valerie Hughes, for telling me. Why did he put his bishop to b8 is a question to me. I mean, Anish, I think he wants to keep his queen on e7. Maybe that's why he got his bishop to b8. Now you see there's a threat to take the knight. There was a pin, so he moves the queen to e7. Anish is playing very, very solidly today. I hope he's not nervous. You know, first games are always slightly nervous because you don't know. You are doing something like Anish was maybe talking with Sopiko, fixing all the issues. Suddenly he's playing against a young guy. Bishop e3, and now you see the idea is f4. The knight is going to be kicked. What is Anish going to, how is he going to respond to this? f4 incoming. Maybe he'll go b5 and he'll be like, okay, f4, I'll move my knight away. Yes, that's the move. And I think white should go f4. I mean, yeah, that's necessary. White has to play because Anish now will go knight g6 and then put his bishop on b7. Oh, he played knight d7. That is not such a great move, it seems. Knight a5. e3, what? Now e4 is defended and knight a5 becomes a threat. Yeah, because the bishop on b7 won't have a square. What is Anish? Oh, Anish is looking for an exchange sacrifice on c3, guys. If you go knight a5, he will take on c3, bc3 and take the pawn on e4. Ooh, e5. e5 was played and Anish plays knight d5. Already white is pushing. White is pushing in this game, guys. Anish is under big pressure. Look at his bishop there on b8. And isn't white winning a pawn? Knight takes knight. Bishop takes, pawn takes and rook takes. Maybe Anish has d into e5 there. You always hope in chess that the first round would be easy, but this is no easy first round. This is tough. Anish is thinking, should he take with the bishop or the pawn? He takes with the bishop. And now I think there is a very strong exchange sacrifice with rook into d5. Will Elo Hunter find it? No, he did not. He took here ed and now knight to d4. So he's looking at knight f5. Who will Anish take on e5 here? Yeah, he takes on e5, knight f5, and now he must play queen f8 or queen f6. Both look good. To defend g7, can't get checkmated on g7, and now queen to f6 was played. It somehow seems that there is some pressure that, now there's knight h6 threat. Suddenly he takes with the bishop, queen g4. Brilliant play by white. Yeah, he's putting so much pressure on a world-class GM. This is not easy, guys. This is not easy. Threat is knight h6 and you win the queen. How do you prevent this? Anish in deep thought. If he moves the queen away, g7, something could happen there. Bishop h6. Ooh, I would be really nervous. Both are down to 30 seconds. Take the pawn. If he takes the pawn here, he will be a pawn up. I think, what is white thinking? Maybe knight h6 is on his mind, and then d7 knight is hanging. Oh, d7 knight is hanging. Anish is on the back foot, guys. Queen h5, queen e6. But there's 1 second increment, but Anish is up on time now. He has 28 seconds. Opponent has just 13 seconds. He's trying to run away. Queen b4 check was coming in. That was a very powerful move. Now Anish should go g6 because then there's no check. Yes, he's found g6. Queen h6 check. Just run. King g8. King g8, come back. Oh, he tries to run there. Knight d4. Will Anish get checkmated here or will he survive? That is the $1 million question, guys. What is going to happen? Rook e1. Who somehow that king on e8 is not a happy guy, not at all happy. I think that is going to be very game over. Queen h8 check and queen into e5. Loses a piece. What a beginning, guys. What a beginning. Anish has lost, I think, the first game. He's piece down. Can there be a miracle here? I am not sure. I'm not sure. He's playing very quickly. He's playing very quickly, but no chance. No chance. I mean, your opponent is a strong player and he's just picking up all the pawns. Never mind, guys. Never mind. Anish can fight back, of course. Of course. And 1 second increment makes this very, very simple win for white because, but you have to give it up to Elo Hunter for the way he played. Anish fighting till the bitter end, not giving up. And he's fought really hard, but well, it so happens
Sagar,
that
what a start!
Man, Anish, it was meant to be that you don't start with a win in first round. Your opponent plays amazingly well.
No, but I blundered. I blundered the c5, man. I blundered the c5.
Yeah, you blundered e5. Tell me one thing. Why did you go bishop b8 and not queen c7 on move 12?
I thought he plays rook d1. He wants to sack on d6 maybe, no?
Ah, okay. So that's why you got your bishop there.
Yeah, I thought I will... I think it was okay, actually. Wait, let me see.
Maybe when you went knight d7, a3, bishop b7, rook c8. That was a nice trap, yeah? Like if he played knight a5, you could take on c3.
No, this thing here, the interface here, it's... wait, oh, here we go. Yeah, so, I was still in chance... Sorry, what you were saying, when?
On move number 18, if he went knight a5, you wanted to sack on c3, I believe.
Yeah, I can do that. I had to... but I have a tough position with these weird pieces, yeah? Because knight a5 is also coming.
Yeah,
it's a tough, it's a bad opening somewhere. Maybe I don't have to play knight e5. Maybe I can castle first. Maybe I can castle, just castle, and if I need be, I can put a pawn to e5. But I think, he could have taken with maybe rook. It was maybe stronger, but he took like this, and no, he was winning. I thought maybe I had chances somewhere, maybe practically. Okay, I had chances, of course, because he had no time. Maybe king g8.
Yeah, king g8 was better instead of king e8. I think so. Yeah,
but it's still very, 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 very dangerous because it's a very shaky position.
Very dangerous.
But I should have tried it. And here my king is just forever weak. Yeah, I cannot do anything. Yeah, I had to try king g8. Okay, here also he repeated moves once. Yeah, I should have repeated probably. But I was thinking maybe I'll trick him. Also, he doesn't have to repeat. It's very dangerous. It's a very bad position for me. It's so shaky. I mean, yeah, we can take here even.
Anish, this opening you used to play as a youngster, yes? The Sicilian
Yeah, I play it sometimes. This can. It's a funny opening. I play it as you play it, sometimes and against the lower rated opponents. It offers very interesting positions. But okay, second game now. So see you.
Okay, yeah, let's begin. Anish, when a top GM loses his game, he is at his most dangerous self. Anish is playing Dishonor on your cow. I don't know who this player is. WIM from USA, and she's played the Queen's Gambit accepted. Arun Bharatapu, why is she not considered in list of GO80 players? Which list? I think Arun Vishy is definitely considered. Yogesh Pidakar, good first game AG. Yeah, first game, good warm up. Oh, and Anish pushes D5, but knight A5 looks like a good move here. Did Anish miss something? Knight A5. Because if black takes, then after knight into D5, I think white is doing very well in the position. But knight A5 is what is the usual. Oh, she took. And this is going to be a good position for Anish after knight takes D5. He's also thinking, should he take with the bishop? Because it's not so silly. If you take with the bishop, knight takes bishop, you take with the knight, and then your knight sits there like an octopus right in the center of the board. So you see, whenever a strong player thinks on any given move, you should watch carefully and try to realize why is he thinking? What is his reason for thinking in that move? Okay, Anish takes with the knight there. Very natural, normal move. Bishop e6. This looks a little shaky. Can Anish go e4? Cement his knight there? Because, yeah, very good move. Anish knows that if knight takes pawn, he has rook e1 looking straight at the black king. So he is well prepared there, guys. So e4 pawn cannot be taken. You have to develop your bishop on f8. But where? If you play on e7, maybe you will be, he'll capture on f6 and then take on e6 and weaken the structure a bit. b5. Now this is playing with fire, guys. Playing with fire. Take on f6, Anish. Take on f6 and put the bishop on d5. Yes, he does that. And now bishop d5 looks super strong. Super strong. Let's see if Anish can find this move. Bishop d5 looks tremendous here. Oh, he plays bishop g5, which is equally good. He attacks the queen. Dishonor on your cow. Who is this player? We do not know the name, yeah? Chat, if you could tell me who's Anish's opponent. Because now, if Anish, the black player moves the queen, she moves it to g6. Now Anish can play bishop d5. I think that is the key move, guys. Yes, he plays it. Now c6 knight is hanging. You have to take bishop into d5. If you take it, I take with the pawn and then rook e1 check. Look at that king on e8. It's like completely exposed. Knight is jumping into e5. Game over, guys. A world-class player, world number 10, is not going to miss this game. This is his game in the bag. But what a way, it's just 13 moves out of the opening, and this is a perfect illustration of not keeping your king in the center, guys. You have to castle. Okay, she's gone defensive, bishop d7, but now knight e5 is a move. There's also a4. Let's see what Anish. Oh, a4. What a move by Anish. He's like, I'm going to open up this side. You pushed b5. You have created a weakness. I will attack it. Maybe now b4 has to be played to keep the things closed over there. But it already creates some weaknesses. B4 is not a move without its drawbacks. Who is the opponent? Did anyone tell me? Thalia Cervantes. Okay. Thalia Cervantes. She plays b4. And now let's see what Anish does. Queen d2. He's playing phenomenal chess, Anish. Now threatening maybe knight e5. The bishop is defended because of this move, guys. That was the point. And black is thinking, okay, bishop. She plays h6 so that now if the knight on f3 moves, he can take. But Anish says, okay, bishop h4. I'm keeping control on that diagonal. How to develop the bishop? Bishop d6. Yeah, bishop d6. And now open up the position in the center. Okay, rook d1. e5 was also possible, I guess. You can't castle. You can't castle because I'm taking on c6. She plays bishop c7. And now Anish has to stop the opponent from castling. Okay, if black castles, her position would be okay. What should he do on this move? That is the question. Should he take on c6, but then bishop takes back? Anish is thinking, this is the moment. He has 1 minute 32 seconds. Opponent has just 15 seconds. Oh, he's put her under a lot of pressure. But he is now thinking, maybe rook c1, guys. Take that pawn on c5. It's a weak pawn. Will Anish play rook c5? Okay, bishop g3. But can you now not take and castle? Is that not happening? What is Anish's thought? Oh, is he going to take with the f pawn so that his rook on f1 activates against the f7 pawn with the bishop looking there? Yes, he takes with the f pawn. Wow. Knight h4 and the f7 pawn is slightly weak, and now queen takes, pawn takes, knight g6. What tactical vision. He's now attacking the rook. If the rook moves, f7 is hanging. Guys, this is brilliant play. I must commend actually the way Thalia has played this game, because she fought very hard from move 13 to move 22, but now she lost a piece. Anish, beast mode.
Okay.
Beast mode in Anish. Very nice game.
Hi, thanks. Yeah, no, this one is better than the first one, yeah?
Yeah, brilliant game, and it was a perfect example of how once the king is in the center, you don't let it go from there.
Yeah, he forgot his development a little bit. Yeah. No, it was e4, I think was nice move to open the bishop, yeah.
Anish, tell us something. When you went 8th move d5, isn't knight a5 a good move there for black?
This is theory. Knight a5 is main line, but it's not so simple because I play b3. I protect the bishop. If you go b5, I go bishop d3. And then there is some pawn sacrifice here. If ed, I think I have some e4 stuff, I open the position and... not so easy. It's yeah.
Anish, that's what I was thinking. Did Anish make some opening error, which is so rare because you are like the opening expert?
No, it's theory. There are some games like this. Mm-hmm.
Yeah. And then when she took on d5, you were thinking whether to take with the bishop or the knight.
Yeah,
right?
Bishop was also not so down. Yeah, I thought, but okay, finally I took more normal. I mean, to get a strong knight here on d5 and then go e4 supported.
Yeah, brilliant chess. I mean, the move that I was so impressed with was, a4 there. Trying
a4
to
is nice,
open up the position. Very nice move.
Great weakness here before this weakness and this weakness, yeah. I mean, in the end, I played it a little bit like I can also take this one, but I set this trap. Yeah, I wanted him to fall for this trap.
Yeah, so. Yeah. Fg3 is also nice.
Yeah, I did it on purpose for this trap. Yeah, to work. Also, if queen d6. I take. Also, I covered the square now with the rook, and also rook puts pressure here. That was the point.
Brilliant.
Yeah.
Anish, there was one move after knight h4, queen g5. Perhaps there was also rook into f7. Yeah, there, it works.
Yeah, looks also very good. Yeah, if.
But your idea with.
But I think if he can fight, he will take, and if take, he can take here. He is fighting a little bit. Yeah. But yeah, I thought this. What I did also kind of wins a lot of material. Yeah, exchange at least. Because if he moves the rook like here, I can just take the bishop. Extra bishop.
So confidence back. Yeah, Anish, now 1 out of 2.
Yeah, in Russia they say the first pancake, you mess up the first pancake when you cook pancakes, It's the same.
In India also.
Yeah, also like you mess up a roti or what?
No, it's like when we used to play cricket. It used to be like first ball is to the god, then to the devil, and then you start playing.
I see. Yeah, no, it's wow. No, but it happens, sometimes it happens, especially in Blitz, that, it can happen that the game goes really badly wrong, yeah? There's no time to recover.
Yeah. But here you have, by the way, your opponent was Thalia Cervantes from USA. She's a WIM from US.
Nice. It's a woman.
Yeah, it's a woman player. Yeah, I always like that you lose a game at the start so that you are now catching up. All the pressure is gone. Everything.
The pressure definitely gone. Yeah. For sure. Yeah, but okay. Anyway, it's all for fun. I think people are really happy that you're here. It's all very nice. Good, happy vibe here. Sagar, I see still, we don't learn enough from some A. I see 5,000 watching and 1,700 likes. Janta.
क्या ज्यादा मांग रहा हूं मैं. Like दबा दीजिए. So,
Wow, this is a new way for me. This I don't know. This is something new. But yeah, basically, Agenta
uh,
like the stream. But yeah, it was good stuff.
yeah.
Good stuff. Good stuff. Thanks. I guess lots of people on 2 out of 2 here. We have this guy Sib Elephant is Artemiev. Also, this guy is I think it's the American kid, and Big Fish with the
Who is
CF.
Konavets?
Konavets, yeah, this American kid, Sam Sevian, I think it's Sam Sevian. Let me check.
Sam Xavier.
Yeah,
And an
Sam
Indian
Sevian.
guy, 3039, Gandivam. Who is Gandivam?
I think it's Arjun Arigaisi, no? Yeah, Arjun Arigaisi.
Arjun.
Yeah.
Okay.
He's very, very strong, right? One of the top
he's
place
very
players.
good. He's very good. Yeah.
Yeah.
Also student of Srinath, I think.
Also. Yeah,
I think so.
Wow.
So you have some big names playing today, like Parham Maksudlu.
Yeah, Le Quang Lim, also AD, of course, playing. Okay, my game started.
Game begins.
Yeah.
Game begins. Okay.
Another woman here, so.
He's playing a woman player from Azerbaijan, Nara_KH. Guys, you know, chat knows who's the player. So white opens with E4 and now Anish plays C6. He was like, last game I pushed the C pawn too far. This time I'm going to play solid chess. Takes on F3. Very solid. You know, see, black went and gave the bishop up and then placed all his pawns on the same color, on the different color of his bishop. So very solid chess by Anish. Bishop B4, and now the idea is always D4. So A3 is a good move. And now will Anish go bishop A5 or will he come back to E7? Okay, he plays bishop A5. E5. Narmin Khalafova. Oh, Narmin Khalafova, WGM from Azerbaijan. Good player. Actually, I've played against her before. So she's strong. Let's see how this goes. You know, it's fun to see a world-class GM against a strong player. And many times, like you saw in the first round, these people can create upsets. Queen G4, G7 pawn is hanging. So he can't take on E5 just as yet because queen into G7. So how will Anish defend it? Maybe G6, woody castle. You know, Anish is into this bad habit of moving his dark squared bishop on the other side of the board. And then his king side becomes a little bit too weak. Why is Anish doing that? Let's hope this time he doesn't get checkmated or something of that sort. E5 pawn now clearly hanging. Let's see how Narmin tries to defend that E5 pawn. Minu Krishnan says, all the best AG. I know you will crush this. Just love to watch you play. By the way, beard coming on too good. Array, Minu, very nice comment. Mahesh Kotapalli, great chess and awesome commentary. I'm 1400 and can still understand GM moves. Thank you, AG and Sagar. That's the idea, Mahesh. I hope you enjoy this. You know, it's very rare that we get to see a world-class player playing and we can understand from his game. So it's a golden opportunity for all of us guys. F4 was not such a great move. Anish played C5. Now he wants to put his knight on C6. I already start liking black's position because that F4 move kind of blocks the bishop on D2. And look at Anish, yeah, very, very smart with his time usage. He's 2 minutes 24 seconds. Opponent is 1 minute 36. And the moment she long castled, Anish is planning A6, B5, B4. Open up the queen side. That's his idea. And he keeps his king in the center. And he says to his opponent, are you going to attack my king in the center? How will you attack? The center is closed. So Narmin's problem right now is how to create play. D4, isn't that a free pawn? Can we not just take it? Anish would be thinking, I think yes. But CD4, knight E2, maybe. Yeah, Anish takes on D4. Now knight E2. Can we cling on to the pawn with bishop B6 or do we have to take on? We can also develop knight C6. Lot of possibilities, guys. Lot of possibilities, but Anish's position looks so nice. Also, the knight on D7 can jump to C5 and E4. That would be a nice outpost for the knight over there. So knight E2, and now Narmin wants to take the pawn on D4, but Anish thinking, oh, he goes bishop B6. He says, no pawn for you. If you give me the pawn, I'm not going to give it. But now white can play bishop b4 and try to block Anish's castle. Anish cannot castle then. If bishop b4, knight c6, bishop d6. Will Narmin play that? No, she plays bishop e1. Okay, interesting. Now d4 pawn is hanging, but he completes his development, puts his knight on c6. He will go rook c8, create some pressure there. Bishop f2. And now, is this a blunder? Because d3, guys, d3, is that coming in? d3, bishop takes bishop, queen takes bishop. And then if you take rook takes d3, there can be knight c5, knight jumping in, knight e4. Then the knight is threatening on f2. Ooh. Anish is... Will he play d3, guys? d3 looks like a super strong move for Anish. Oh, he doesn't play it. I think he missed it. Knight c5. But now knight into d4. Knight into d4. Knight e4 might be Anish's idea now, to plonk that knight in the center. But then he has to be careful of some sacrifices on e6. Narmin fighting hard. Anish now cannot move his knight from c5 because of sacrifices on e6. Oh, he played knight c5. Is it possible to take on... No, there's knight takes f2 coming, so he can't take on e6 just as yet. But can knight into c6 be played? It's possible. Bishop h4 is also a possible move. So many options and so little time, guys. So many options. Such a complex position. And this is where you see the difference between a world-class GM and a WGM who's good player, but here it's highly possible that she may go wrong. No, bishop h4. Good move. And now Anish maybe can move the queen d7 or knight e7, trying to block so that the knight cannot take on c6. He plays queen to d7. I like black's position, but white is fighting so hard, guys. This tournament is not easy. You get no easy points. Oh, bishop takes f2, queen f3, and he comes back. Strategically, black is doing very well, but white has the space, and now c4, opening up the position. Wow. Anish's opponents are playing great chess today, and he is having a tough time whenever he puts his bishop. But isn't this c5? Oh, guys, we are down to 20 seconds. Last 20 seconds. Take on c6, and the d4 pawn was hanging. She didn't take it. Knight e7. Anish's position is bad once again, guys. This is a very, very bad position. Queen to c7. And now you don't even want to take that pawn on d4. Just as white, you try to push your pawns on the king side. How is Anish going to defend? Knight f5. b7 is hanging. Oh, man, this is lost position. Only some miracle can save Anish now. Look at his king, all exposed. Oh, blunder. Rook c6. Why did she play rook c6? Anish is pushing his pawn. He's like, I want a queen. Rook takes d2. Is he going to take that? No, a5. What an intermediate move. Attacking the rook, preventing a5. And he's a piece up now. King c7. Anish is on course to winning. Knight d4. He spots it. He spots the move. Oh, and he won. He won on time.
God.
He had 2 seconds left. Oh my
Sagar, I'm
God.
sorry, man. I'm completely playing so bad, man. I'm playing so bad, man. I'm sorry. This is a sick game. I'm sorry, man. Oh, I'm sorry, Sagar. I'm disappointing you. I'm so sorry. But did you... A5 was brilliant, though. A5 was brilliant.
A5 was the
On
best move.
On last second, you know. It's brilliant. But, oh, man.
You showed your class.
No, but you know, this, starting with knight f2, okay, like I was trying to be very picky. I can just play normal, yeah? I was trying to be clever, trying to trick her. I just have a very good position, but I was trying to be clever. This knight e4, I thought knight e6, knight f2, you know, calculate some deep line, knight d8, knight g4, knight c6, knight f2 back, you know. I was thinking maybe I'm genius. And then she goes here, then I tried to still, okay, I just should play normal,
but
yeah, somehow.
Anish, 16th move, why not d3?
Just takes, no, on b6.
Yeah, queen b6.
Yeah, knight c5 just, yeah.
Yeah, that's winning, yeah?
Winning even. Just very good.
Knight c5, and then you get
Oh, it's just very good. Yeah, this is what I was trying. No, but I thought knight c5, knight e4 was very good. I thought if he moves the bishop, I win exchange. Yeah, takes and then knight f2 in the end. But yeah, this was.
But Anish,
yeah,
it's like you are giving complete entertainment to the audience.
No, but this was
like,
epic.
Whoa!
No, this was very entertaining. No, but seriously, like I played like here, I'm dead lost, completely lost. Knight a5 is coming and all this knight c6, everything is winning. But like I had like 1 second. Oh, here with this d2, I miss knight d2. I almost panicked. 1 second, I play a5. Oh, and also king c7. I mean, it's insane.
Rook c6. You were completely lost at that point.
Yeah.
Like, no hope for Anish. But then rook came to c6, and you were like, wow, he's back.
Oh, this is hilarious. This was hilarious. Here also, I made knight d4 with like 0.1 or something. Yeah, I completed no time.
Yeah. What a game. What a game. And she lost on time. And Anish had 1.7 seconds left.
Here already my position is good, I guess. Rook c2 check is coming. But it's okay. It's insane. Oh, man. I'm so out of... so today such bad start so far, man. So out of shape.
Well, Anish, but 2 out of 3 with these games is a good score right now.
Yeah, wait. Somebody's complaining about my mic. Everything is good? Tune down.
All
okay.
All good.
Yeah, no. Okay. Yeah, sorry,
Ahmad
guys.
Hussain ji, thank you so much for the super chat.
Yeah.
RIP years. Anish Giri mic levels need to be turned down a bit.
Now it's better.
Okay.
You hear me well, right?
Yeah, Anish, keep my mic level normal because sometimes I start shouting to that extent because so exciting. I hope people don't have this RIP years during when I speak.
But it's okay. But with you, they know, they love it. From RIP years, from Sagar, they love it. Oh, guys, hilarious. Scripted.
So Anish, 2 out of 3. Good start, and the girls are giving you tough time. Yeah, this Narmin Khalafova played very well.
The girls, boys. I think now you can place anything in front of me. It's a bit difficult. What a shaky start, man.
Yeah, maybe one of your most shaky starts in this event, like Title Tuesday, because usually you start off like with full score. In first 3-4 rounds.
Usually I do very well at the start. I'm much more confident, but now I'm a bit. I don't know. But it happens. I must say I had different ones. I had Title Tuesdays that it was going badly from start to finish, but okay, this one is fine. This one is fine.
Sometimes it's good to start off on a wrong foot.
We'll see. I was happy doing this. Yeah. Okay, let's go. Let's see.
Game begins, guys. Thank you so much, Shubham Garbial, for the super chat. Dimitri Goldsev and Anish is white. He opens with e4. This is like a top player serving with. He's good with his forehand, good with his backhand. He played last game d4. This game he plays e4. Opponent is thinking for 13, 14, 15 seconds. Okay, he played c5 finally. He will go to get Sicilian, guys. Sicilian. And Anish's opponent plays Khan. Will Anish... Queen c7. Oh, Amruta, today you have a big task here. Everyone's playing Khan. What's wrong with the world? Knight c6, and now maybe Anish will take on c6. I want to see how Anish destroys Khan. There's always this argument I have. e5. Anish, let's go forward. Yes, he goes forward. Knight d5, c4. Can we push the knight further away? Great comeback in the end. I now understand the importance of puzzle rush. Rohit Agarwal. Okay. So knight d5 is played. Will Anish go c4? He's thinking a bit here. Maybe he's considering. I don't know if this is theory, but I definitely think white has got a nice position. He plays a3 because he wants to go c4 and prevent knight from jumping to b4. That is the idea of Anish. So how should black react? Can black play bishop b7? Or bishop c5. Oh, bishop c5. But now c4. That's what Anish wanted to do. c4. Then knight goes back to e7. That was, I think, the idea. And Anish will play b4 and push that bishop away. But maybe bishop d4 is possible there. Knight d2. That's why he's coming with his knight to f3. And then he wants to play b4. Shrikant Parab, thank you so much. Now knight f3. Knight f3, yeah. And now b4 is the plan. a5. Maybe BD2, bishop C3. That's what Anish may play. Oh, H4. Divya OP. Yeah, Divya OP. Anish is going H5 now over here. And if black plays H5, then the G6 knight can become very soft. So black has to think. Also, Anish is planning H5, H6. He wants to go further in. He wants to go further in. Rook P8, H5. Yeah, yeah. You see how already white looks like having a nice position. H6. Let's go in further, Anish. Yeah, yeah. G6. Can we go bishop G5 then? Or what's the plan? What's the plan? Thank you, Karan Thanvi. Karan Thanvi, thank you so much for your super chat. Bishop G5. And now, castles. Castles. The knight on E7 is slightly soft. But also you see the dark squares are weak. So Anish has to only get his queen to F6. And that's game over, guys. That's game over. So he's planning rook B1. Maybe B4 is his idea somewhere. Interesting. The bishop on C8 is like, arey yaar, what should I do in life? Bishop on C8 is not happy. Rohit Test, thank you so much. Shout out to Sri Vidya. Bishop takes F5, EF. And what is Anish's plan? Why did he give up that bishop for his opponent's knight? What's the plan? Queen D2. He is trying to get in. Yeah, somehow he wants to get his queen in to the dark squares, to the weakened dark squares. How do you do that? Is the question. Rook E8. And now maybe bishop. Oh, he plays B4. Oh, the idea was to get B4 in with Queen D2. But Dmitry Goldsev has somehow found his way back for his bishop. And now maybe Anish will go C5 and tell that pawn on D7. You are pinned down for the rest of your life. I'm going to win you. I'm going to win that pawn. Okay, bishop can activate itself from A6. But then rook goes to D1. And then the D7 pawn is very weak, guys. Also, look how the bishop on G5 prevents any rook from coming to D8. That is the issue. That's the entire issue. How Anish is putting pressure on his opponent. So the bishop doesn't move from C8, but its entire life is just about passive defense. Passive defense, yeah. The bishop is pretty depressed over there. Rook D1. Rook E6. Okay, bishop F4. He shifts his bishop from there, and now he's planning knight G5. Yeah, he wants to get his knight to G5 and threaten E6. Oh, sneaky Anish, sneaky Anish. He wants to play knight G5. What is the opponent going to do? Because if he moves his rook away, there'll be E6. Oh, he moves the queen. And now what does Anish do next? Maybe knight G5. It's like a thriller movie. You know, it's like a thriller. Black is passive. Black is trying to hold. White is trying to break through. Maybe knight D4 is what Anish may play. Not so easy to break through, guys. Not so easy. It may seem that white has complete control, but somewhere you need to find queen C3 is a fine move. Maybe queen A3 trying to exchange the queens. Is that what black wants here? I'm not sure. Coming down to time pressure. Opponent has 39 seconds. Anish has 43. Will Anish exchange the queens? I don't think so. Knight B3. And at some point, Anish would want that bishop on F8 to move away so that his queen can jump into G7 after the pawn push to E6 and mate the opponent's king. Is that going to happen? Guys? Let's see. Bishop. Now, black is thinking, what should I move? He's running out of moves. Rook B8 attacking B4 pawn. And can Anish go E6 now? Is he thinking of E6? Wow! He sacks a pawn. What's his idea here? Queen takes B4. We need to ask Anish, why did he sacrifice that pawn? What if that pawn was taken? Queen takes B4. Now, would he exchange the queens? Would he take on F7? So many options, so little time. Down to 20 seconds, guys. Queen G3 attacking the rook. Oh, the rook on B8 was hanging. My bad. Now he plays rook B7, knight D2, queen A4, and now king to F7. King takes, knight F3. Oh, he's going towards the king. But rook takes B1. Wow, what a defense by Dmitry Goldsev. He has brought his queen in, and now Anish is a pawn down. King looks pretty safe for black. Is Anish on the back foot once again? Opponent spending too much time. Queen d5, down to 11 seconds. Who Anish is now thinking queen h3. What is his plan? Is he planning to go g4 or something? Bishop d6 takes and oh, queen b3 check, queen b3 check. Anish, queen b3 check was winning. Oh, he missed that check. And now knight f7. Oh, knight f7. Rookie one. What's going on, guys? Rookie one. He's winning. Rook into e8 and queen g7 mate. What a win. What a finish. Anish, I thought you were... Are you there, Anish?
Yeah, I'm there. No, it was very good until some point in the time trouble. I didn't
Brilliant
find the
game
finisher.
until a point.
Yeah, it was a great game. I think here I'm probably winning by force. I didn't see how. Must be winning, right? This position.
Bishop f4 was so nice, and then this move e6 was fantastic. He took on
good.
b4.
Yeah, now what? Now should be the win, right?
Maybe queen f3, yeah?
f3. And what's the big difference if rook b7? Oh, knight d2.
Yeah.
Now I protect the rook after queen a4, yeah? Yeah.
Yeah.
No, of course, when I played
that's
queen
the point.
g3, I planned rook b7, knight d2, queen c5, I thought, then rook takes b7, and I'm happy. I have ef and queen b3 and all that. But he has queen a4, yeah? And attacks the d1 rook.
Yeah.
And with queen on f3, I would protect it. Yeah, that's the move, queen f3. Ah, okay. Yeah, no, it was... it didn't get out of hand, but okay, then of course I still tricked him, fortunately.
Yeah. And how... There was one point, Anish, where you... what was that moment where things got really bad for you? Like you went knight f3, he took on b1, then queen a2, and here it seemed like he's defended himself, and all of a sudden he plays this move, queen into d6, and there I think you had a chance. Queen b3 check.
Yeah. Queen d5, and then
queen b2 threatening a mate, and somehow if he goes queen e5, then queen a2 and
with the bishop. Yeah.
Oh, that was not easy. Yeah,
but I was here. I was happy. After, to be honest, I was worried on move. I was worried about bishop h6, but I think I have knight takes h7, king h7. Yeah, I don't know. Maybe not. Queen h4 g5. Yeah, I think he has bishop takes h6 on move 36. He could take my pawn. And then I was still unhappy. But after I played this, okay, he would take on c5 also, maybe on move 37. But after I played bishop d6, I was happy because I knew that I will somehow trick him with this pawn on h6 and knight on g5, and this just somehow I'll trick him.
Yeah. And you tricked him.
Yeah, it was okay.
Anish, you are giving heart attack to the viewers. You are like, no, I'm not going to win easily today. I'm going to take all the games to 1 second and then win it from there.
No, but Sagar, it's all for entertainment. We are here for guys providing entertainment. So Sagar is there, brilliant commentator, and you need, Sagar, like a brilliant commentator, he needs something to commentate on, he needs some kind of drama. So I'm helping, I'm just helping you, Sagar, here. Trying to... more drama on Anish Giri channel, guys, that's the point. Today's, we can play well in Magnus Store or Candidates or all this, we'll play well there. Today is a drama day, guys, we need to give you drama.
Yeah, we want more drama, Anish, but at the end of the drama, you should win the games. That is very important. And guys, please like the stream so that more people can watch this. And I sincerely believe that there's a lot to learn from Anish's games. We can make all the fun that we want, but look at his opening play. How he sort of got complete control, made that c8 bishop passive. It was a brilliant game. Pushed his h pawn, h5, h6, h4, h5, h6. Very nice.
Yeah, no, at some point it was very pretty. Around like move 25, I have a very beautiful position. Yeah. But okay.
People in the chat say AD on 4 out of 4.
Wow, nice. Yeah, 4 out of 4. Okay, it's not yet. It's 4 out of 4. I have very often. But it's 10 rounds, and it's gonna be tough. Let's see.
Yeah.
Tough.
Justice for depressed bishop. Okay, AD, everyone. Oh, Surya Ganguly also playing today. He's on 4 out of 4.
Surya
Wow.
playing.
Surya.
Wow.
That's what everyone says.
He's
Yeah,
usually
Surya
Surya.
Ganguly.
Yeah,
There
yeah,
he
yeah. He
is.
was there. He was there. He was there.
Oh, wow. Surya doesn't like
Oh.
online chess. Yeah, he doesn't play too much.
Yeah, but you know
But
how it
today
is.
he's here.
Surya is
Oh, and
tricky.
who is GM Mishanik?
Oh, that's a Russian. It's Sarana, Alexei Sarana, Russian youngster. Russian youngster. Yeah.
Very strong, very strong. And Swidler is number 2 right now. He's also 4 out of 4.
Yeah. Not
Lot
many
of
people on 4
strong
out of 4. Many people on 4 out of 4.
Well, guys, Anish has a clear agenda today to entertain you. So result is
Apparently.
secondary.
Plan B. Plan B. Plan A was to win this tournament. Plan B now clearly, given my form, my current form today, which is unexpected. You know, I played well yesterday. Today, given my today's form, Plan B is to entertain the audience. So it's new plan.
But Anish, tell us something. When you are not playing well, like you feel like you're not in the best form, how do you get back into the groove? Anything that you do, like any trick that you try?
No, I think you should not make it worse than it is. I mean, you know, it's very often that you think you're playing badly, and because of that, you play even worse. So it's important not to make it worse than it is, and embrace it. You know, embrace it, accept it, and try to play normal. Do nothing strange. Just do what you usually do, and hope maybe things to change very often, especially in these events. Sometimes you are having a bad streak of like 3-4 games that are going bad, and then you suddenly play 5 great games. You know, it's also possible.
Right. Yeah, sure. We will look forward to that. I think the break comes after 4 rounds.
Yeah,
or
now,
after
now there's a small break. We are on 3 out of 4, so small break now. I guess it's a few minutes. Let's see. How was your day, Sagar?
People in the sorry.
How was your day today? Did you do some streams?
Yeah, I did one stream today, which was improving chess with the comedians. That is always there at 2 p.m. Indian time. Then we had a video launch of Amruta, which was on basic beginners. She's doing a series. So this was the second episode of that. So a very happening day, And also, this, there was always this talk with people about Indian Chess League and stuff going on. So it's very exciting times.
Yeah. There's something like that. Yeah. I remember somebody was saying, yeah, would be fun. The more events, the better. Yeah. The more events, the better.
Yeah.
For sure.
Yeah. Absolutely.
For sure.
Nagendra Atreya says, Anish, play a disgusting French defense if possible.
I think I will wait till I have a good day, and then I will promote my course, because today it could backfire. I will play, and then they say, look, he loses because of the French, and next year it was because of myself. So
Anish is very, very careful about the product. Sales should not go down.
Just because of some dumb Title Tuesday game, you don't want to lose all your credibility as an author. So
yeah, absolutely. And what about you, Anish? I think you did not specially take rest or something for this event. You were on different streams for first.
Well, not very much. A little bit. I briefly joined Vidit and Temur, but okay, also if you try to preserve the energy and you will be too focused on preserving energy, you'll get tired from that. Yeah, you'll get tired of saving energy. So no, I just had a normal day. I think nothing exhausting, but. Let's see. Of course, first game was a blow. Okay. We'll start.
Game begins. Anish is black. Let's see. Let's hope opponent plays e4. His opponent is Sven Tika from Croatia. Yeah. Is that the name of the opponent? Ajay Singh, big fan of Anish. Okay, when he's back, we'll try to get him. Catalan, solid system, guys, solid stuff. If a super GM plays Catalan, this is where you have to learn from him. B6, bishop B7. Anish wants to keep it very solid there. I've always had trouble playing this with black, so I want to learn from this. Okay, so let's go bishop B7, or should we take on C4? Is Anish planning to take on C4 here? Because knight C3, oh, he plays bishop B7, okay. And I think now he's ready to take on C4 if given the option. So maybe white does rook F1. He takes on C4. And now the main line is something like knight D2. Then you go knight D5. then you take on c4, black takes on f4, and that's how things roll. That's how things roll. That's what Anish does. He takes on f4. He knows his stuff. This is dangerous stuff. Yeah, to play against Anish, such a main topical line is not a good idea. But at the same time, white is just completely fine. I mean, white has a small edge here, and that's what he wants to do. But rook c8, at some point, black would want to play c5. If black can achieve c5 successfully, his position would be very good. But that's what white is not going to allow easily that to happen. f6, not a very happy move that black has to play, but you know that knight on e5 was irritating, so you push it back, and then later on you can activate your queen from e8 to g6, e8 to h5, you know, in that diagonal. Okay, knight d3 seemed normal, but knight c4 was played in the game. Okay, Sven Tika from Croatia. He is an IM from Croatia. King h8. I believe white has a small edge here, but f5 seems a little bit too eager. Maybe Anish will just play queen d7 and he will keep his position. If you take on e6, queen into e6. That's how he would play it here. Or would he take on f5? I don't think taking on f5 is a good idea there. Because then queen joins into f5. So queen d7 looks solid and in the style of Anish. You know, Anish's style is solid chess, but when things go, when things are required, he can play aggressively. He's thinking a lot. He's thinking a lot for this move. And as I've mentioned, guys, previously, whenever a strong player is thinking, you must try to think, oh, he took on f5. Interesting. Interesting. Maybe now queen into f5. Yeah. What's Anish's plan? g6. That's what he wanted to do. And now white is thinking where to take his queen. It could come to e6. It could also go back to c2. Many options. Yeah. Comes into e6. Somehow black's position looks filled with weaknesses. Somehow g6 is played. c6 is played. It doesn't look harmonious. But let's see if Anish can make it harmonious somehow. Rook c7, and guys, if he misses it, bishop c8 is queen trap. Queen trap incoming. Queen trap. Let's hope. Let's hope that opponent can miss this. He takes on d5, cd. Okay. Knight d2, and maybe what will Anish do here? Now bishop c8 is not a queen trap, I guess. Is it still a queen trap? Rook d7 was played. Very nice move. Very interesting move. Anish is saying to his opponent, look, I have the bishop pair now. Yes, you have the c file, but doesn't matter to me right now because I am going to play now my bishop to d6. Then I'll play rook e8. I'll push you away from there and slowly launch an attack. I think bishop d6 makes sense here. Plays f5. Okay. That queen is going to be surrounded. Yeah. Is it going to get trapped? Is it going to get trapped there? 81. 5 out of 5. Wow. 80 on fire. 80 on fire. Looks like 80 wants to win it today. Knight f3. Bishop d6, guys. Bishop d6 with the idea of trapping the queen. Maybe bishop f6 also does the job. Now rook d6. How are you going to stop that? Rook c6 is the only way. Only way. You have to give up your rook, because look how Anish was like, you know, I always use this theme. You bring the queen in like Kabaddi. He's a raider. Comes in. You trap him. You surround the queen. Now the queen cannot run out from there. And the queen is like, oh my God, please save me someone from there. But no one's going to come. You have to bring your rook to c6 to save rook d6. But that would mean you will lose an exchange. Yeah. Not a move you play happily, guys. Not a move you play happily. Anish can take it. He takes it and rook c7. Queen b5. Queen to d6. Still some compensation for white, but nothing special. D5 pawn has to be protected, I guess. Oh, f4. Anish is going for counterplay. Queen takes, you take the queen and you take on e3. That seems like the plan. And then you go bishop g5. Oh, he doesn't take the queen. He doesn't take e4. And now rook d8. d4 pawn is hanging. d4. Such moves are so difficult to spot, but players like Anish spot them so easily. D4 is gone now. I think this game is really good quality, guys. Very good quality. Anish is going to move on to 4 points out of 5. F3. And what if you take here? What's your plan, Anish? Why are you giving up a pawn? Anish is taking some risks, yeah, some of the games. King G7, King F1, and now maybe Queen G5. Yeah, he played Queen F6, Rook F7. Rook F7 looks strong now to attack the bishop on F3. Yeah. Knight to E1, and now Queen H4. Will Anish spot it? Oh, he goes for the other side pawn. But this is completely winning. Exchange up. King is weak for the opponent. That's enough. That's enough. Now, nice game. Nice game by Anish. Very, very nicely done. What a queen trap, Anish.
Yeah, it was nice.
Nicely done.
Yeah, no, because queen got trapped. He had to run here. He had to play queen e5 and try to run.
Yes.
Sagar, quick bathroom break. I'll be back. 1 second.
Yeah, sure. Solid chess. Yeah, guys. This game was like Super GM playing against an IM, and Anish showed great class. Here, he didn't give his opponent any chance, and the way he trapped the queen was fantastic. So 4 out of 5, pretty good start. You have to remember that Anish lost his first round in the tournament, so to make a comeback from there.
I'm back. Sorry.
Yeah.
Small issue, because I didn't go to the bathroom because it's occupied, so I have one extra headache now.
Ooh.
But it's okay.
So maybe you can win the next game faster, without the
without the nerves, the usual roller coasters.
Without the roller coaster and then run.
Yeah, that's the plan.
Or Anish, we make it fun. You go to the washroom, you spend 1 minute of your time there, and then beat the opponent in 2 minutes.
That's also an option, yeah.
By the way, on move 25, maybe bishop d6 was better. Yeah.
Rook f6 also wins immediately.
Yeah, rook f6 wins immediately.
Yeah,
yes.
I had hallucination that knight f7, knight takes d8. That my rook and bishop cannot attack the knight. I can take with bishop and with rook, but I had a small hallucination. Also, I saw already that I planned this bishop f6 move. I thought it wins the queen, but it was more like you said, rook f6 or bishop d6. Yeah, it was even more. Yeah, I think it's all already winning. I think he had to run queen e5 and then to g3, and then it's a game.
Yeah, but the way you finished off the game was very nice, very very clinical.
Yeah, he played it quite passive. Also knight e1, then I can just take, and these are very passive pieces. Yeah.
Anish, 34th move f3, nice pawn sack. Yeah, just gave the pawn up for with intuition. Yeah, like that you will get play on that file.
Yeah. It's especially, I thought in blitz such things. Also here I went f4 just because if you play like rook d8, you start protecting, then knight comes in maybe somewhere or like this to d5. Maybe it's better to give pawns for open files, because when you have rook against light piece, it's nice to have open files.
Yeah. Well, slowly and steadily, we have less and less players at the top, but still a lot of people on 5 points. We have Alexei Sarana, Swidler.
Like more than 10 people.
That's a lot. And AD, Fireheart is on 5 out of 5.
Fireheart is there, yeah? Nice. Wow.
Fireheart. On fire.
Wow, no, AD, he was ready for it today. Wow, very nice.
Yeah.
Okay, let's go.
Game begins this time. First GM of the day for Anish. Now playing with the white pieces. Played e4 in game 1. He played d4 in round 2. E4 now goes back to d4. Ooh, I'm excited, Oh, c5. Is it going to be Benoni? Oh, Benoni. Benoni is an opening which is dubious positionally, yeah? But of course, it's played at the highest level. I want to see how Anish faces this. Knight f3, he goes for the solid plan. Some people like to attack with f4, but Anish is like, oh, I'm going to play a positional system, knight f3, knight d2. And this is how Petrosian like to play against the Benoni as well. I think there's also a very nice move after castle. Later, white goes a4 and rook a3. We'll see if Anish plays that. That's my favorite system against the Benoni. You play a4, rook a3. Yes, he's going to play a4 here. And then knight d7, queen c2. Yeah. And this knight on d2 looks stupid, but it's going to jump to c4. That's the plan. That's the plan, guys. Here f4 may not be good because knight jumps to g4. So Anish would think here what to do. h3. See, now he wants to play f4. I think a good idea can be g5 here. That is the plan. Who is Crescent Moon, by the way? G5, good move. G5 by, he is from Vietnam, so maybe a strong GM. Chat if you can. Oh, Nguyen Gok Trongson. Nguyen Gok Trongson is number 2 player from Vietnam. He was a child prodigy when he was young. Strong player. Rook a3, guys. I told you. Now look, the knight from c3 will move to d1 and Anish will swing his rook over to g3. That's how you play. g4. Trongson trying to create some play on the king side. H into g4. What are you going to take with? Bishop? Oh, he takes with the knight. Knight d1. Yes. And now the rook will come. So queen h4 will be met with rook h3. Look how the rook from a1 moved to a3 and now is going to defend the king side. Brilliant play by Anish. But this is all opening. Like, it's not theory as such, but Anish would know all these plans, in this opening. So it's good. It's good for white already, this position. I like it. But black has these pieces, quite notoriously positioned on the king side. Could be some attack. Anish has to play very carefully. For a blitz game, it is a risky strategy, but he's world number 10. He can handle these things. Let's see what he does. Now knight c4. The moment that knight moves away, you go knight c4. That's a good square for your knight. You take it. Yeah, Anish. Shall we go knight c4 here? What's your plan? No, not knight c4. He's thinking here. Oh, black is down to 1 minute 26 seconds. So Anish has a good time edge here. But we have to see. Knight to g6. How do you respond to this? I would play knight c4 here, but you can also take on g4 and take on g4 and then play rook. Oh, knight f3. What sort of move is that? Why knight f3? Somehow Anish kind of got confused, it seems to me. He got confused here. The knight on f3 somehow in the middle of things. h6 was played, stopping bishop g5 ideas. Rook e1. Suddenly the game has lost some kind of a tempo, in the position. Rook goes to b8. a5. And stopping b5 so that now b5 is met with ab6. The entire thing in this position is the strategic sort of situation with white having space on d5 and e4 and black being slightly passive with the d6 pawn weakness. And that gives white a long-term edge in terms of positional structure, but black has so much activity. You see, black has played very well until now. And of course, Anish's move, knight f3, was not particularly the best one. Now Anish is thinking, where should I play my bishop? He's played bishop b5. Should I exchange it? Doesn't look great. He goes knight e3. If we somehow manage to exchange a lot of pieces, then white should have the positional edge here. Yeah, queen e7, attacking e4. e4 pawn is attacked. Guys, Anish is on 4 out of 5 here. Nguyen Gok Trongson is no pushover. He's a strong GM. He's going to make him sweat. And the time difference lowering down. Anish has now down to 1 minute on his clock. 46. Yeah, knight d2 makes sense. Knight d2 makes sense here. I'm still not decided as to who has the advantage here. I like white's position, but black is so dynamic. Look at his bishop on g7, spitting fire down the diagonal. b2 pawn is always weak, and now b2 is hanging, guys. So what is Anish going to do? Is he going to save it? Maybe he can take on b5 a b5 and rook b3, attacking the pawn on b5, force him to play b4 and then put his knight on c4. Wow, that would be a nice positional decision. So you take on b5 and play rook b3. Is Anish going to do this? Will he take on b5? Or is he going to give up his pawn on b2? Bishop c4, but now maybe the pawn on b2, was it not hanging? Oh, Anish has spotted it. He had spotted that this taking on b2 is not good. A slight trap, and now rook b5, and this resulting position is completely better for white. Rook b1, b7 is weak, d6 is weak. Let's go f3 perhaps, just save everything, keep it solid, keep the central structure solid. Oh, he takes on h6, f5. What's happening, guys, here? Rook eb1, he plays rook to b6. Okay, d6 pawn is hanging. Anish is better. Anish is better here, but he must fight bishop g5 now. Yes, he plays bishop g5, f4, and now rook b1, attacking b7. Shall we take on b7? Oh, d2 is hanging. d2 is hanging. We have to be careful. Rook d1, and now d6 pawn. He wants to take on d6. Yeah, rook d6 looks strong to me. The d pawn, you see the bishop is controlling the h2 d8 square. Oh, he's trying to mate him, but bishop f6 is very, very steady. Rook d7 check. He plays rook d3 now. Rook h3. It's the black king who's going to get checkmated. It's the black king. Anish is in time here, completely winning. Rook h7 check. Rook d8 mate. Wow, what a win. What a win. 5 out of 6. He's beaten Nguyen Ngoc Trongson. Your opponent was this Vietnamese GM.
No, but you went to the end game. Okay, I'll quickly do the bathroom after all. 1 second.
Yeah, please. Is it 4 out of 5 now for Anish? Yeah, 4 out of 5. That's a good score. Very nice mate. You see these two rooks? This is called the lawnmower mate. The rook controls the 7th rank. The other rook controls the 8th rank. Brilliant. Very nice checkmate. And yeah, good game by Anish, and it was filled with its moments of ups and downs. I think I won't go into much analysis with Anish. He has to keep his energy intact now. Half of the tournament is done. Oh, sorry, Anish is on 5 out of 6, not 4 out of 5. Yeah, 5 out of 6. Sorry. He's on 5 out of 6. And who are the players on 6 out of 6? Now only 4 players. So there's this chess warrior, Le Quang Liem, Evgeny Nair, and Adiban. Adiban on 6 out of 6. Wow. Today, AD is on fire.
AD and 6 out of 6? Wow.
6 out of 6.
6, man.
AD, 6. I think you're going to soon face AD, it seems. But Anish, tell us about this game. Yeah, you're on 5 out of 6.
I think he played the opening. I played the opening quite badly. I'm not sure. I think even here, I played this queen c2 is not a good move, I think. He gets knight e5, and if f4 then he gets knight g4, and if h3 he gets g5, like in the game. So this is, I can play f4, maybe I should play for this position, because what I did is not very good, and I thought the critical point was here. He should have played, let's say, bishop e5. I thought maybe queen h4.
But Anish, one question. Yeah. On move 17, why not knight c4? Why did you go to f3?
Well, intuitively, I guess I was protecting from some queen h4 business, but knight c4,
But then you have rook
yeah, because there is no b5 and nothing, yeah? Yeah, knight c4 was good. Yeah, I don't know. I thought I have to protect from knight f4. I was thinking, you know what about, I was thinking very long about rook g3 and then knight f3 to get the rook in. And then there was a problem, knight f4, I thought bishop, how was it? Bishop e5, bishop e5, I thought maybe rook g4, I thought takes and queen h4 and bishop h3, knight f4, and I was thinking about all this and all kinds of things, and then knight here, knight takes, and I forgot about this knight c4 move, yeah. Okay, this was pivotal moment, yeah. Yeah, but actually I was happy only when he went queen takes b2, because endgame I like here. There's so many weak pawns.
Such a nice trap, yeah. Bishop c4. I thought you would play bishop b5, ab5, rook b3,
Yeah, but I
and
don't like the
then
strong pawn chain he has before, and he has a strong pawn chain. But I
yeah,
could do this, but then he will trade my knight, and but I wanted, yeah, I was hoping for endgame, of course. I was hoping for the endgame here,
yeah.
and endgame was good, yeah, because he has lots of weak
End
pawns.
game, you played very well.
Yeah, also there was a little bit of a dangerous moment if I go to 36 rook d7, it's mate, yeah, king g8 and it's mate here.
Ah,
Like
yeah,
36.
yeah.
But okay, I go bishop f6. I attack this.
Bishop f6 was a nice move.
And then
Yeah,
it's good.
yeah.
Yeah. Okay, very nice.
Manish, what are you doing? Yeah, steady
Oh,
wins since last
Harsha
two games.
Bharat
Harsha
sorry,
Bharat
I have to
Koti
play,
from
play.
India, guys. Harsha Bharat Koti is a grandmaster from Andhra Pradesh, if I'm not wrong, and he is a youngster from India and very good player. And he is not afraid of any top guys. Yeah, Harsha is positionally very strong. And let's see how Anish, he plays the Nimzo. Anish is like solid, no King's Indian, nothing. Today I'm going to play the Nimzo Indian. D5. And this bishop d2 line is becoming very popular, and Anish has prepared rook e8 so that he can bring his bishop back to f8. That's the plan. That's the plan. He brings his bishop back to f8, and now maybe he will go b6, bishop b7. Even seems like a decent way to play. Yeah, b6. Castles. And now can you take on c4 and play bishop b7 so that your bishop will be open? Or you directly play bishop b7, or you play bishop a6. So many options here. Harsha Bharat Koti, guys, youngster from India is Anish's opponent. Very thrilling game this is going to be. Bishop to b7. And now if he takes on d5, Anish may take with the knight to keep his bishop open. But I think cd5 makes sense. Yeah, cd5. Oh, he takes with the pawn. He takes with the pawn. And this is a very strategic game, guys. With this d5 pawn, you play c5. Opponent gets hanging pawns on d5 and c5. Bishop b5. Will Anish go knight d7? Makes sense. Yeah, knight d7 with the idea of a6, pushing him back. Oh, rook e7. Rook e7 was played, and now f4. I don't like this move, rook e7. It looks slightly weird, but maybe Anish wanted to go a6 now and push the bishop back and then play knight d7. Let's see how this continues. I already feel like white has a nice position, bishop d3. Because the knight on e5 is like a monster, yeah? But Anish says, oh, look, d4 pawn. I'm attacking your d4 pawn. What are you planning to do? Maybe bishop e1 is the right move. Because bishop e1, and if you take on d4 twice, then bishop h7, and then the d4 knight is hanging. So that's the plan. That's the plan. Let's see if Harsha finds bishop e1, or does he do something else there? I believe bishop e1 is the best move because, yeah, he plays it. He plays it. See, guys, Indian GMs are strong. Indian GMs, youngsters are strong. But the game is now heating up. He takes on d4. ED. Is Anish going to take on d4 there? Harsha thinking, should I take on c6 or should I take on d4? Should I give up that pawn? Wow, this is a tough moment of choice. Tough moment. What to do? Oh, Raja in the chat. Hello, Raja. Good to see you, Raja. So nice that Raja is here. I think Harsha is thinking, oh, he takes on c6, bishop c6, and now ed4. Somehow I get the feeling that this f4 pawn that Harsha has pushed has weakened the e4 square a bit. So Anish can now put his knight on e4 at the right moment. Not now, guys, because you see the c6 bishop is hanging. So at the right moment, he can play knight to e4 and his knight would be very strong there. Oh, he plays knight e4. Ooh, Anish calculates. Like if knight takes knight, pawn takes knight. If rook takes bishop on c6, he will take on d3. Bishop h4, attacking the rook. Now he has to play f6. Is he going to take on e4 or not? That is the question. Maybe not. Maybe not. He cannot take because, oh, he takes on e4. But now de. D5. But bishop b7. Anish is going to play simple chess. He'll put his bishop back on b7. And he's going to put his rook then later on d7 and try to attack the d5 pawn. He has the bishop pair. You see, this is where I think the tide is shifting. The tide is shifting in Anish's favor. e3. Let's go. Let's go. Let's push the pawn. b5. He prepares queen b6 check at the right moment. a3. Queen b6 check and e3. This is what Anish should do, I guess. Just give a check. Rook to c8. But e4 pawn is not really hanging, guys, because then d5 pawn would also be hanging. So it's like Anish is saying, take my pawn on e4. It's okay. I'll take your pawn on d5. Queen to b3, king h8. Rook d1. D6 now has to be prevented. Can you go queen b6 check and then rook d7? Anish plays e3. And he says d6. I'm not afraid of d6. I'll just play rook d7 or maybe, I'm not sure. What is his plan? This game is getting very complex. e3 pawn cannot be picked up because rook takes, and then bishop c5 pins. So bg3. I think a mistake will soon come in. And look at the time, guys. Anish always is staying ahead on clock. He has 1 minute 3 seconds. Opponent has 27 seconds. Queen b6 threatening e2 check. The pawn is moving ahead. h3, very calm by Harsha. He's like, I'm going to put my king on h2. You can put your pawn on e2. And now Anish frees up his bishop on f8. Maybe bd6 is what he will play now. Bishop to c5. What a complex game, guys. What a complex. It's like, what's going on? All the pieces in the center. Knight d1. Maybe rook e4. Rook ce4. We want that pawn to stay alive. It's not going to give it up easily. There are 4 attacks on the pawn, guys. 4 attacks, 4 defenses, everything revolving around that pawn. d6, pick it up. Pick up that pawn. Knight, rook takes, and now let's see if Anish can find something good here. Queen c6, is it a possibility? The idea is to look at the g2 square. Will Anish see it? Oh, he sees it. What a move. This is top class move, guys. Top class, world class move. Queen c6. He's now threatening a mate on g2. And how does Harsha defend it? His queen cannot come to c2. He plays knight e3, a blunder, bishop c5, and he loses a piece. g2 is mate, guys. That is over. Bishop into e3. What a game by Anish. What a game. Fantastic. Anish showing his class here. 6 out of 7. Whoa, what a game.
Oh, great, man. Thank you, Sagar. How's from some point it was pretty good, yeah? From some point onwards it was pretty good.
You made certain moves. I mean, I was tremendously impressed with the move 31 queen c6. I mean, Anish, tell us, how did you spot this move queen c6? It's not easy, yeah?
Yeah, I have of course here a clear advantage because of the bishop pair. And whatever I do, I'm somewhat better, but I thought yes, queen c6, take everything, and then g2 is hanging. So I thought, well, I didn't see defense. That was nice, yeah. It was,
so easy, yeah, so easy. He just spotted it. Very nice, amazing. I think entire game was very complicated, and you navigated it so well.
I think around at the beginning was a bit concerning. 16 e4, knight d4, bishop h4. I was not sure what's going on here. I was quite worried here about some pins and all kinds of tactics. Bishop f6, bishop h7. But I think after I think after I got this bishop pair, like around move. I think after bishop e4, d5, bishop b7, I should be better because of the strong bishop, yeah? The strong bishop I have.
Yeah. No, and also look at this moment, yeah? Move number 29. It's like all the pieces are concentrating on the e3 pawn. All his pieces attack there, all your pieces defend there.
Yes. No, it's nice asset to have, this e3 pawn, yeah. No, for sure.
Very tense.
Maybe game with the AD incoming, yeah? Because we have same number of points, 6 out of 7.
Oh, AD lost? Okay. So now, AD versus AG will be an epic game. Also, Harsha is a very strong blitz player. Yeah, he's a very good blitz player.
Yeah, he was 2800 before this game. 2800 is pretty good for this chess.com. It's pretty good. And we have actually some players on 7 out of 7. 2 players, Uzbek player and Le Quang Lim.
Who is Chess Warrior? Is it Nadir?
It's one of these Uzbek kids, I believe. Let's see.
Abdul Sattarov.
Abdul Sattarov. Yeah, that one. Yeah.
Okay. And Lek Wong Liam, of course,
Wang
very
Lim,
good.
yes, Vietnamese player, very strong. Svidler on 6.5. Yeah, AD 6. No, well, I don't think I'll play AD because we are a bit too close by rating. Although, no, actually, I might.
Oh,
That would be
that
fun.
would be so exciting. Maybe also Sergey Karyakin, Setu Raman on 6,
Wow,
Shiro.
wow.
Wow, this is going to be mouth-watering, guys. Last 3 rounds of this tournament is going to be so much fun. AG, is it like when these last games come, you get all the more pumped up to do well?
When you have chances, of course. Like, I mean, when you have, like, when you are in the mix, like 6 out of 7 is okay. Yeah, of course you are gonna try your best. Yeah, of course. You know, you always. But okay, we'll see. Here, you know, also shouldn't be too pumped up because if you are start to be pumped up, there is time is running and already, you know, you have 1 minute less and already you are less pumped up. So it's you should concentrate on the moves. Yeah, I mean, pumped up is for you and for people watching. For me, I have to make good moves.
Yeah. Well, AG knows how to bring some things back to objectivity. Like I'm like, AG, how do you find Queen C6? Anish, how did you find? And he's like, yeah, I just spotted G2 is weak. I played it. You know, it's just simple as that.
Oh, good stuff, Sagar. No, nice. I saw Sionen wrote in the chat that if you commentate on grass, you know, on just the grass growing, she would still be thrilled. So yeah, no, it's. I mean, I don't hear it. I don't hear it because otherwise it would interrupt my play. Yeah. So, but I see
Yeah.
from comments that everybody is thrilled. Of course.
No, it's great fun. I mean,
Nice.
it's too much to learn from these games. What about Surya Ganguly? How is he
Let's see
doing?
how
Where
Surya
is
is
he?
doing. Yeah, let's see.
5.5. 5.5.
5.5. Okay. So we overtook Surya finally.
Yeah.
Wow.
Another short break. Yeah, this is like after
seventh
round
They
7.
do after round 4 and after round 7, like a few minutes. To, you know, they check also because they have this fair play system. They check also who is leading. They check all the games if everything was good, if nothing strange happened, and then final 3 rounds. And the goal, I think, the goal is to get into top 8. If you are in top 8, which is usually 8.5 out of 10, so I have to win 2 games and make 1 draw. If I lose 1 game, I think I'm done here. If you get into
Your aim, Anish, is to play the most amazing games of your life now. Yeah,
Wow.
this is what we. I mean, I mean, not amazing games of online chess. Yeah, nothing else. No, of your life is too much. You have already played amazing games, so we don't want 2.5 or 1.5 or 3. We just want great games.
Yeah, but I like Sagar that, you know, whatever event we are playing or commentating, it has to treat it like it's your most important event of your life. Yeah, that's how it should be.
Yes, absolutely.
How it should be. Yeah.
That's true. Oh, Harika is also playing. She's on 5 out of 7. Lot of people playing this. Yeah, it's a little bit sad for India because it's really late. It's already 12, so a lot of people feel tired. But I think, well, what to do? It's not as bad as starting at 1 a.m. on the night or something.
It's not so
like
bad, I think, but it is pretty late. The end time is bad, but it's not that bad. I mean, for example, St. Louis tournament, it begins at 8 and it lasts until so it begins at 11:30 Indian time and it lasts until like 3-4 in the night. Yeah, but this event, okay, it's getting late, but it's not that bad. Yeah, but that's why you see sometimes Vidit, for example, Vidit is also hesitating to play because it's quite late for him.
I think Vidit wants to fix his schedule and sleep on time, so that's the reason. By the way, what happens if you finish in top 8? Then what happens?
Yeah, so if you finish in top 8, you get into the knockout, and then you play a knockout phase. Also, like there will be like a semi-final and all this quarterfinal, semi-final.
Is it like 1-1 game each, or you have to play a double?
First phase is 1 game just, and then second phase I think 2 games. And then 2 games. So it's pretty fast, but still it's extra. Okay. They did it extra, for extra entertainment, knockouts. But this knockout, I qualified 2 times. I qualified the knockouts before I was streaming, and but it's not easy because also you one misstep, like already I have 6 out of 7. Yes. Like one misstep and it's finished.
True. Yeah, but that's true about all chess games. One mistake and that's all over. So guys, Anish is walking on a tight rope here, but let's see how far this goes. We are excited. It's going to be Anish versus the Beast, I think. Let's hope.
I think so. It could be easy.
I'm not sure.
Let's see which color. I don't know which color he played last. Chat, do you know which color he played last? Usually if you play different colors, then it's more easy to match by the pairing. Yeah. Also Setu, by the way. I hear that Setu also, Setu Rahman, yeah, he's also on 6 out of 7.
Ah, Setu is also on 6. Wow, Setu. And by the way, St. Louis event has just begun. That's what people say.
Yeah.
Hari is playing there, Hari Krishna.
Okay.
So that would
Yeah, I'm going to
very
also stream this St. Louis event, I think. I don't know, maybe if today, but tomorrow for sure. But for you, it's too late, I think, this St. Louis event, yeah?
too late. Karan Thanvi says it's 3:25 a.m. in Tokyo now. Wow, but you guys are treat to watch. No promotion this year. Karan sends a super chat of 600 Japanese yen, 610. I don't know what is the logic.
I think it's about $6.
Ah. Hi Anish, big fan from US. What's your educational qualification? Just curious. Oh, nice question by Geek.
Sorry, let's see the question. What's your educational qualification? You mean the school or
Yeah.
what? In terms of school?
Yeah.
After school, high school, I planned to go to university, but then I was already playing all top tournaments, and I always postponed it, and I'm still postponing it. Maybe one day. Maybe one day. But no university degree.
No need for that.
Yeah, it depends. It depends
if
on
you
culture.
are on,
yeah.
But if someone loses the first round and can score 6 out of 6, you don't need to go to high school. Yeah, I mean to.
No, the
to
thing
college.
is, if you are, let's say, in India or in Russia, these high school degrees are a lot easier because the teachers they allow sportsmen to leave. Yeah, but in Holland, it's very difficult. So if I were to get a degree, it would really, I would have to be present a lot of less lectures, and they are really time consuming, and they don't give so much leave for sportsmen. So that's why it's harder.
True.
If I were living in Russia or India, I would definitely get the degree as well. But here it's much harder.
True. Okay. So I think we are nearing.
Yeah, should be soon.
Sean Kolako says, AG, which player from the past would you like to play?
Kasparov. I guess I'd like to play Kasparov. I mean, I wouldn't like to play Kasparov. It would be probably a very tough game, but I would have liked it. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Like it's not.
Yeah,
like,
the Kasparov when he was game begins. Oh, he's playing some FM Den Laz. Guys, please help me. Who is it? Scale Tail. Thank you so much for your super chat. Sagar by commentary brings to life to chess. Sagar OP. AG, all the best. Yeah, let's go. Oh, E4. This time E4, and we will have the Rui Lopez. I'm so excited to learn the Rui Lopez from Anish Giri. Is he going to play the open Rui Lopez? No, the closed one. D3. Okay, positional chess. A3 is played so that, bishop A2. This all looks very, very solid. But guys, Denis Lazavic. Oh, FM from which country is it? Belarus. Okay. AD versus Setu happening. Wow, that's going to be fun. Bishop A2. But I think Anish has a very good opportunity here. Knight B8 in the spirit of Breyer, so that D from California. Thank you so much. Knight B8, so he can put his knight to D7. Bishop can go to B7. This is just like the Breyer. And Anish is also taking it slow. He wants to play knight F1 to knight G3. Start putting pressure on the king side. Look at that bishop on A2. Sitting like a sniper there, yeah, looking at the F7 pawn and the king. I am going to make a prediction, guys. That bishop is going to play a key role in this game. Let's see if that happens. Bishop F8 and now knight H4. Can we go knight H4? Yes, because knight into E4, you have rook into E4 defending the knight. The queen won't take your knight on H4. So knight H4, Queen F3, Knight F5. This is how you launch attacks in such positions, I believe. And I think Anish is going to do that. Knight H4. Let's see. He's thinking, oh, H3. He wants to take it slow. He wants to play it slow. Maybe Knight H2, Knight G4 is his idea. But this is how you build up attacks, yeah, in this position. Knight H2. Put your queen on F3. Then you go Knight G4. You go slow. Bishop on C1 is looking at H6. The other bishop on A2 looking there. Well, you might think that I think I'm converting this into a completely winning position or a winning attack for white. Nothing like that. Black is solid, but I don't like this G6 move. It's slightly weakening. What about Knight G4, guys? Knight G4. If you take on G4, I take with the queen. Oh, H5. Now, can you take on F6? Can you take on f6? Knight h6. Yeah, you had to take because otherwise f7 would hang. Keith Mascarenhas. Thank you so much, Keith, for the super chat. Good to see you. Uh, and knight h7 was played. And maybe now Anish is preparing for f4. I'm telling you guys, bishop on a2 is going to play a huge role in this game because f7 pawn is soft. Bishop on b7 is saying, yeah, I'm well placed, but what am I doing on b7? The pawn on e4 is solidly protected by the d3 pawn. Already, guys, Anish has outplayed his opponent completely from the opening. It's just brilliant how these top players do it without breaking a sweat. He's just managed to completely outplay. But now he has to break through the next phase. So f4 is definitely somewhere he wants to play, but should he prepare it with rook f1? Should he play queen c1 with the idea of f4? So many possibilities. Let's see. Anish taking his time over here. Queen d2 also I like very much, but it's almost like, how much? Anish, why are you thinking so much? It's been more than 30 seconds. Rook f1, guys, what a move. He's going to play f4. Wow. How is black going to meet this? Is he going to play h4 here? h4, Anish says, okay, I'm going to go knight e2. I don't mind. You play h4, it's fine for me. Queen h4. Okay, queen d2. Queen d2, maybe. Yeah, the point is now f4, the g3 knight is hanging. So that is the reason why f4 is not possible. But you play queen f3. Anish is not in a hurry to play f4 as such right now. He's attacking the f7 pawn. Knight moves to f6. And now, how do you continue? Oh, maybe queen e3 with the idea of f4, because now the queen defends the g3 knight. Wow. Let's see what does Anish come up with. This is the moment where I think, oh, piece sack. Oh, piece sack, knight f5. He has to take it. Queen is trapped. G into f5. What's going to happen next? G into f5. Anish, tell us, why did you sack your knight? Do you want to take queen into f5 and you're going to say, that is a piece sack. G3. Queen is trapped, guys. G3 coming up. Queen trap. Oh, he's seen it. King h8 maybe is the only move. G3, you have rook g8. But then, king h8, you have bishop into f7. Pawn is hanging. Whew, what a piece sack by Anish. How does black recover? Bishop into e4. Yeah, maybe he takes on e4. d5. But g3. Queen trap, bishop c8. Oh, he prepared bishop c8. But now he has queen into c8. Queen into c8. And he recovers his piece back. That too with interest, guys. He's a pawn up. He takes on h4, which is also okay. Pawn structure of white is ruined. But look at those knights. They are just treading on each other's toes. And now Anish is going to play his king. He's going to move his king out, get his rook to g1. Yeah, my prophecy of bishop on a2 being the most important piece didn't work out so well. Now the bishop is not the most powerful, but it did its job. It did its job in the game. Let's take on f8 and then take on e5. That's a pawn. Clean pawn. Why not? But Anish may want to keep his bishop pair and also could go bishop g5. We have to see. What does he decide? Yeah, he keeps his bishop pair. Of course, he saw that he could win a pawn, but he says, I'll keep my pawn. King h2. It's a battle of two knights versus two bishops. White is a pawn up, but he doesn't seem like he's a pawn up here because somehow black's, white's pawns are doubled on f file, doubled on h file. So pawn structure wise, he's not so good, but now c4. We want to open up that bishop. D4 is a horrible move by Anish, it seems, because e into d4, what was his plan there? C4, and now e4 was not great. King is coming in. Wow. King is coming in. Rook c8. Take. This game is getting super complex. Suddenly, all of a sudden, he is launching an attack against the king. Rook g1, bishop into f6 and rook g7. Oh, this is going to be game over, guys. Rook g7, king h8, and now take on f7. He takes, rook takes, and this is over. Now you have a super fast pawn on f5. Your king is active. King moves in. Oh, Anish is 7 out of 8, guys. 7 out of 8. 7 straight wins. This is over. This is over. He wins it. Opponent loses on time. What a game. What a game, Anish. Applause. Applause.
Okay.
What a piece sack.
Oh,
Knight
man,
f5. Why?
Was it good? I don't know.
It was a great move. It was a great move. You played for the crowd.
Queen g6 and g3. Yeah. Two ideas.
Yeah. But Anish, I think if you were playing in the candidates, you would have played Queen e3. But because it's Title Tuesday, you're like, okay, Knight f5.
No, but Sagar, we are here. You are here. You took your time. You are busy. It's late in India. I have to, say thank you, Sagar. Thank you. And this is my thank you to you. You have something to commentate.
Brilliant.
You know what I was actually thinking? I was actually thinking knight takes h5, but then queen h4 here, very strong, I think. Otherwise, I'm happy. Gh, queen h5, I'm kind of happy. Rook e3 comes and so on. But I think 19 knight h5, 19 queen h4 was strong. So that's why I played differently, and that's why I think, okay, I don't know, 95. I thought it's interesting trap. Yeah, I want g3 and queen
no,
g6.
Brilliant. I mean, it's a very good move. And queen f5, d5. When you played g3, maybe bishop c8, you could take on c8. That could have been stronger.
Yeah, I was considering, but I suddenly thought that my e4 pawn is hanging. But I guess then I just go f4, and stuff, and crush him. Yeah, I crush him. Yeah. But I was thinking this is also good, but it was not so easy. Yeah, it was not so. But finally it was okay. He had little time, and I managed to trick him. Anyway, it's okay. Good start. We have not such a bad score. AD beat Setu, I heard. Okay, now really AD is coming. Yeah, we are both.
Oh, AD 7 out of 8. 7 out of 8. And Anish, 7 wins on a trot. Yeah, you lost the first game, but that was like
7 in a row. Yeah. Wow.
You are like, okay, you beat me in the first round, then I'm at my best after that. So good game.
I was quite lucky in some, but this one is already quite decent. Quite decent game already.
Yeah.
Wow.
Yeah. Some super chats came in. I'm just going to read it out for Anish, because some people sent. D from California sent it. Anish, you will win. All the best. Vidit Gang Zindabad. RK says.
Thanks.
Sumit Joshi says, Indian passport on your way, AG. Padharo Mare Desh. Oh. Which means welcome to our country.
Thank you. Okay.
Oh, game begins.
Game.
No AD. It's Funo.
Okay, let's go.
Who's Funo? Funo from Slovakia. Anish plays e4. He's like, okay, this time I'm going to stick to my thing. Oh, Alekhine defense. Let's see how Anish plays this c4. Oh, look at that. You have Anish knows his openings. Yeah, he knows his stuff. He has space here. Now suddenly, are we in Alpin? Sicilian Alpin, e4, c5, c3? I think so, guys. I didn't count the tempi, but now suddenly we are in some Karokan, because this is an IQP structure. Oh, AD is playing Karyakin. Wow. By the way, who is Funo09? Let's see. Guys, can you tell me who is Anish's opponent? Knight e7 and no sacks on h7. Yeah, coming here. No sacrifices there. Knight e4 played. I think these are the kinds of positions which are kind of very complicated. You have to play around a bit. You have an isolated queen pawn, which is a weakness, but you have more space, so you can attack. The black king looks slightly, weak. I have my bishop on d3, eyeing at the king. Something can happen. Oh, Viktor Gazic. Viktor Gazic is here, and he is under 18 world champion, guys, in 2018. He was under 18 world champion. So he's a strong player, but he was in India recently at the World Juniors and he didn't perform so well. Let's see what happens here. Black has a very, very ideal IQP structure. So he is very happy. He's blocked the d5 pawn. He is very much under control. Anish wants to maybe win the bishop on d6, but whenever you are playing with an isolated queen pawn, you want to avoid exchanges. You want to avoid exchanges, and that's what knight moves to g5 now. Let's see. Uh, can there be some attacking possibilities here? Black is playing so well here. He's developing all his pieces, all his forces are out. Anish is a little bit confused. He's now playing like, okay, let me spin things up. What if I take on f4, ef4, take on e5. What am I saying? Take on e5, de5, and then knight f4. I was thinking on those lines, but then you have bishop f4, knight f4, and h7 pawn is hanging. So pawn takes, rook to c1. Wow, what a sack. What a sack. I think Anish missed it. If he takes with the rook, g5 is hanging. He must take with the queen. That's the only move. But Anish is clearly rattled. He thinks for a few seconds there. Knight f4, attacking g2, also attacking g5, attacking the d3 bishop. Whoa, bishop e4. That seems like a defense there. Bishop e4, knight e4, knight d3. Victor Gazish playing amazingly well. Is Anish going to get burnt here? I'm not sure. Will he be able to survive? Knight d3, queen c3. I think Anish has survived. Here, but black is clearly very comfortable after he takes on e1, rook e1, queen d5, e5 pawn is hanging. I don't like white's position so much, but Anish is fine. He's out of danger. You can say he's no longer in the ICU. He's now in the normal ward. He's a little bit injured. Knight g5, trying to play tricky chess. Knight f4 now, maybe Gaz. Knight f3. Yeah, rook d8. Maybe now save your back rank stuff. Play h3. Oh, g3 was played. Somehow that e5 pawn seems like a weakness for me. If Anish has some things happening at his home. Well, I hope he is able to focus here because things are getting intense. King g2 maybe, just saving the knight on f3, keeping it defended. I think a draw would be a decent result here. Anish is already a little bit distracted. He's 50 seconds. He's low on time. Usually, he's never low on time in this, but, well, knight on d5 is so nice. h4, and knight f4 check can come in. Yeah, the queen is right now protecting the f4 square, but if the queen ever moves, knight f4 check can come. So be careful. Be careful, guys. Queen d2. It's a shadow game now. Both sides moving here and there. Rook c8. Threatening to enter down the c file. Maybe rook c4 is an idea somewhere. What is Anish going to do? Maybe rook c1. Anish, let's go solid. Yeah, Anish here. Let's not be too over ambitious. Rook c1. And Anish is objectively pretty good. But look at his time. 20 seconds. He plays rook c1. He's like, okay, take queen e4. And he's like, okay, I'm okay with the draw. But Victor Gazish is a young boy. Yeah, he's more like, I'm going to try and beat Anish today. This is my best chance to beat world number 10. And I'm going to take it. f4 is weakening. e3 square is weak. This might be dangerous. Queen f1 was coming in. Knight e3, king e3. Knight b4. Oh, knight c5. Anish, now getting into an endgame is like a dream for Anish because in a way his king is so well placed, but the middle, like when the queen is on the board, he's under pressure. Man, how do they keep their nerves here? There's so many blunders possible. But Anish has maintained his time. When he was down to 20 seconds, he kept making moves quickly. He's maintained his time at 20 seconds. Maybe a draw incoming. Or Anish is going to fight. Oh, he fights. Blunder. Oh, he blundered. He should have made a draw. But he blundered. He blundered an entire piece, and guys, that's all that is needed
Oh
to.
god.
Oh,
Oh,
Anish,
this
you
is so
had to make
ridiculous.
a draw.
So ridiculous. I felt I should have done it
He-
with Queen c8, but I didn't know why I
Yeah,
felt that. Yeah, I should have done it here in g5. Oh god. Oh, Queen d1 here though. No, I had to just repeat moves. Oh, this is so stupid. Oh no. Oh,
yeah. Well, you went for the win and somehow missed the fork.
No, but I thought
Missed the
it was
fork.
all under control. I didn't. I thought I'm already like the setup, like everything is protected. Everything is protected. I control all the squares. All the squares are protected. Like he has no square for the queen, for the knight. It's all protected. Oh, this is ridiculous. Oh god, so bad.
Well, it's okay. It's okay. But you recovered so well because he played like
G5.
phenomenal, yeah?
G5
Rook into
Queen
C1.
D1 G6. Yeah, Rook C1 was so nasty. Oh, this is so painful, Sagar. Oh my god.
Yeah, I can imagine. But
No, the thing is, I was here. I have options on move 16. I had options, but of course I missed completely this Rook takes C1. I think. I'm lucky that I'm not losing immediately here. Maybe I am, but I didn't see how. I'm lucky.
No, it's. I don't think it's losing, but I think the way you played.
But then I from some point, okay, I was outplayed, but then I sort of outplayed him a little bit in this knight d4, f4, and king f3, and king e3, and everything was good. Oh, this is so painful. Oh, I felt I'm taking over this game. I'm pretty sure I was taking over. I should have just given check and now go g5, and it would be great.
Yeah.
Yeah, so ridiculous to blunder this queen f3. Oh, I didn't see it coming at all, and I didn't see it all coming.
Yeah, also this was the first time in this entire tournament that you were low on time, like much lower than your opponent on time. So, yeah. Viktor Gazic did put you under pressure, but
he played very well. I don't know who this guy is, but he played also. I mean, I was surprised. Okay, like back in the day when we were playing classical tournaments and everything, like some guy like some international master would never deviate from move repetition. Yeah, but okay, he was playing very aggressively, very well.
Well, he's actually under 18 world champion in 2018, Viktor Gazic.
Okay.
But okay, I mean, he played exceedingly well.
I played fine, but yeah, I just blundered this in the end. Wow, yeah, yeah, the g5.
Well, let's try to freshen up. Last round coming up.
Yeah, no, let's go for it. Let's play a good game. I always trying this title Tuesday. I try to force myself to score, even if you lose chances, to score as well as I can.
Yeah.
But even if you don't fight for top 8 or anything, I always try to have the best score I can do. So I will definitely play for win last round. Definitely do my best.
Absolutely. That's so inspiring, and I think that's a very important message for everyone. Okay. Even if
let's go. It's a strong opponent, by the way. Very strong opponent. Okay.
Shield. Oh, he's playing someone from Uzbekistan. Maybe some grandmaster guys. Please let us know who is Shield in the chat. AD drew, so he's on 7.5. AD has a good chance. And now we have the Rui Lopez from black. So we had a masterclass from white. Now let's see. Oh, D3. Opponent played D3. Let's see how Anish deals with this. Is he also going to play knight B8 to D7? No. Let's see how he continues. H6. He keeps his options open. He keeps it flexible. Rook E8. Okay. You see how the bishop on C8 is placed there so that it can go to E6. It can also go to B7. Keeps it open. Takes on E7, Queen E7, and now bishop E6. Yeah, that's how you play. Yeah, you exchange the bishops here. Would Anish do that? C5. Okay. First C5. B4, and now maybe just come back. Knight C6. I think knight c6 looks like a good move here. But Anish is thinking. What is he thinking? Whenever top players think, as I have told you, you must try to figure out what is it going on in their head. Take knight b4. Why did he choose that over coming back directly knight c6? We should learn from him. Bishop takes e6, queen takes e6, and now knight to h4. d5 is played. I like how Anish is playing in the center, not giving his opponent enough time to launch a kingside attack with knight f5, queen f3, and all these stuff. He's playing very, very. F3 is not in the spirit of the position, guys. F3 is a move you make. No, come on. I don't like it. I don't know how Anish will take advantage of it, but Anish also feels it. No, H3 is not so good. Shield is Shamsidin Wakido. Okay. He's GM Shamsidin Wakido. He's a good player. He's a good player. Uh, young guy. Not as young as Nodirbek. G4, but he's playing creatively. Yeah, he's like, I'm going to attack you. I'm going to play G5. Maybe put my knight on F5. All of these things are possible. Maybe Queen B6 check. Anish has this check always in his hand. He plays King to H7, so that later on he can play G6 and defend his H6 pawn. That is the idea. King H2. Okay. Rook C8. Knight to F5. Yeah, this is a creative way of playing, but Anish is like, oh, I am going to play my rook to C6, other rook to C8. I'm going to put pressure on C2. And now he plays C3. Let's take on F5. Anish, let's take on F5 and let's move the queen away. What do you think? Shall we? Because the knight is very irritating on F5. We should get rid of it. No, he doesn't want to get rid of it. He wants to play rook D8. Sometimes some move, if it doesn't cross your mind, you never play it. You're like, I don't want to take on F5, and white is also doesn't want to take on E7. So the game keeps on continuing there. But maybe taking on F5 is not such a bad idea, because if GF5, just move the queen and then D4 and you try to create play in the center. Yeah. Let's see. Pressure is mounting. Anish is good on time. Here, he's not made any mistakes here. He wants to stay steady. Bishop to E1. Can we take on E4? Then take on F5. Yeah. I like black's position so much. Let's take an Anish on F5. Let's take it on F5. And then can we go queen D3 next? So many options. Knight G6. Threatening knight F4. Rook to F2. Yeah. So the knight sits on F5. Maybe it will be kicked very soon with G6. I think now is the time. Knight E3. And then Anish may go queen D3 and exchange. You know, in the end game, A6 pawn is a weakness, but C3 is also weak. F3 is also slightly weak. So let's go for an end game. Yeah, queen D3. Shall we do that? Or Anish says, no end games. Yeah, I want to fight in the middle game. That's my plan. Maybe he decides to do something. But then, yeah, he plays queen C8. He wants to stay in the middle game territory. Rook D2 takes rook D6. He's now fighting for the D file. Maybe there's an idea for king G7, knight H7. Try to reroute this knight on F6. It's not doing such a great job on F6. Yeah, king G7. Nice move, Anish. I like my knight on F4. And the bishop on E1 can't move. Oh, he's trying to exchange that knight. Smart decision. Knight D3. He pinned the knight. The knight cannot move because rook on D6 is hanging. So maybe queen D7. Shall we go queen D7? Oh, what a trap. What a trap, man. What a genius Anish is. Queen C7. If you take on D3, played queen C4, now pinning. Wow. What a trap. This is just unbelievable. Can he find 98 now? It looks impossible that he will find knight. Oh, he played 98. Now F6, Anish, F6. King f8, equally good. Wow. Such a big fan. Such a big fan of these last two moves. Queen c7, also knight e8. Man, these GMs are brilliant. He's now threatening to take on f3, threatening to take the rook. What a game. What a game by Anish. King e7. I mean, he created something from nothing, guys. This is true class. This is true class. How do you convert now? How do you finish it off? It's down to 6 seconds. So you have to be careful. Time is running low. But I believe he will manage. He will manage this. It's not easy. It's not easy. Has to go back. G5. Because these minor pieces with this knights jumping around and the bishop and all, it's not easy to control everything. I think Anish will manage this somehow. King h2, queen e2, bishop d4, h5 takes, and now maybe queen f3. Wow, another nice move. f5. Oh, Anish is playing brilliant. You guys, you are seeing genius here. Oh, rook h6, stopping this. This is getting very exciting. White won on time. Oh, Anish lost on time.
Wow, what a finish. Winning also in the end. Wow. Not in time to make the move g3. Oh god.
Ooh.
Wow.
Well, Anish, what a game this was. The last position may not be 100% clear, but at some point you are totally winning.
Yeah,
You're
g3,
totally
king h3,
winning.
yeah, or king h1. Yeah, he's fighting.
Yeah.
But okay, I'm not losing
he's
ever.
fine.
Like queen f5 check, king h4, I can take on b5. I mean, oh wow.
Yeah, absolutely.
Shit. Oh my god. Amazing, amazing. I never lose on time also with increment, but I don't know. I just throw. I made the move, but like in like 0.01 second too slow.
Yeah. But what a move. 34, queen c7. You know, you
nasty,
just
yeah.
very nasty, very, very smart. And then, you know, Anish, one more move, which was amazing, was knight e8. Very nice move there.
Yeah.
37th move, knight e8.
Yeah, it was
I think you
game.
played terrific.
Yeah, it was
Terrifically.
a good game. Oh my god. Oh my god. It's so tilting. You can't imagine. My last two games are so tilting. Whew. Wow. Wow.
Yeah. Well, I think you picked up your form. You're playing
Yeah,
some of your best chess.
Well.
Yeah.
Queen c7 was
you
good
played.
because if I played natural move queen d7, then he goes bishop g3. So I keep an eye on c3 with queen c7. Now with bishop g3, I have queen takes c3. So that was the idea. It was actually quite clever, but yeah. Oh,
And he fell for it also.
He fell for it, yeah. But I made this move g3, like I made it too slow, yeah. Time ran out, but like I made the right move also. G3 would be good. King h3, I would give check, yeah. I should have been faster. But still,
Yeah.
wow, yeah.
Well, Anish, it happens, but you played brilliantly. I think I learned so much from this entire stream. I know you would be not very happy as a chess player. Every loss, even though it's for fun, you sometimes feel bad. How is your feeling right now? Are you feeling sad? How is it?
Yeah, I'm feeling very horrible. I mean, also because it was both, yeah. This one and that one. Oh, it was feeling horrible, honestly. I mean, it will be very. It's very acute. It's an acute pain. It's not, like it will go after a few minutes. But I'm feeling terrible. Yeah, I feel terrible. Oh,
Well,
wow.
Anish. Well, take some time out, take some rest.
it's
A nice super chat
Thank you.
for you.
Thank you.
Ajinkya Atle says, I know why you have a reputation for drawing, because you draw all our attention with your amazing class
you.
and play. Yeah.
Thank you.
Well,
no, but
all hearts in the chat.
I will feel much better in like 2 minutes. In 2 minutes. But I already feel much better. But wow. Thanks, Sagar. Really, sorry a bit for the for the end. We were almost qualified, but sorry a bit for the end. But thanks a lot, man. Thanks.
There's nothing to be sorry about. I mean, I know how tough it is to play in these stressful situations with 3-minute chess. There's, at the end, you have to be so good with your mouse, time, and everything. I think what you played was fantastic. We learned so much. We enjoyed a lot. Anish, thank you.
Thank you. And how did Fireheart 7.5 out of 10? Yeah. Okay. Yeah.
He lost
ideal finish. Yeah. Also not ideal finish. Anyway, guys, thank you very much. Sagar, once again, thanks for your time. It was very late. I don't know. I'm thinking I might stream the Agenta. Will anyone Will anyone
Anish.
stay for this St. Louis? I might stream it.
Anish, you have a stamina of a horse, yeah? Like you want
No,
to.
but like just to maybe to help me. I'll see blunders of other people, maybe to make me feel better. You know.
No, no, no. Please feel good, guys. Guys, yeah,
No,
the heart should not stop.
the
Please,
chat is
please
so
spam
kind,
me.
Sagar. The chat is so kind. No, guys, seriously, it's not
Beautiful,
a big deal. It's not
beautiful.
a big deal. It's like how to say, I get very mad, even briefly, even like when you play, like a bullet game, 1 minute game. Nobody like doesn't matter at all from some account that doesn't matter, unrated, whatever. Nothing is without any prize, anything. Uh, and even then, if you lose, I mean, if I lose, I feel really, really bad. But it's normal. It's how you are. No, it's chess player. You have to feel that. Otherwise,
Yeah.
you cannot improve. You need to
Yeah,
have the urge.
if you don't feel this, then you are like, okay, it's chess.
Yeah, then you
Chess
cannot
is not
improve.
life for you. Yeah,
Yeah,
it's
you
the
have
most
to. You have to.
important thing.
Yes. No, I will work on this. My goal, Sagar. When I started, I'll be honest with you. When I started to play this online things more, my goal was not to blunder and not to lose on time. That was all things I wanted. And today, I blundered the fork in the previous game, and the last one I lost on time.
Oh.
So see, this is the kind of thing. Like I'm okay to get outplayed in a blitz game. It happens. It happens. But I don't want to lose on time, and I don't want to blunder. And okay, I will. It shows there's a lot of work to do for me still. I want to get better at this. I will try to get better. This is not acceptable, but okay. I'll try to get
But
better.
Anish, with the same level of play, on some day you would have scored 8.5 or 9.
Of
So
course.
it's
like there was
touch and go.
there was a span in the middle, where I won 7 in a row. I basically lost first, won 7 in a row, and lost last 2. Basically, Sion says it's possible not to blunder and not lose on time. No, but it should be possible. But yeah, basically,
who is Sionin? I think a wonderful moderator and doing a great job.
She's a wonderful moderator. She doesn't. I think she doesn't speak Hindi. She's not Indian, but for all the other, great moderator, very helpful. Also, sends a lot of helpful messages and send me sometimes some clips of myself that I can edit and all these things. Very nice.
Nice.
So I was very happy. But actually, I read in the chat that Raja is streaming on his channel, the St. Louis. So maybe I'll. I was thinking to do it. Maybe I'll join him briefly and see. Anyway, thank you guys, and thanks again, Sagar, and good night. Good night.
See you, Anish. Bye, everyone in the chat.
Bye, Sagar.
See you.
Guys, let's do a big thank you for Sagar. Very nice. He offered it himself very kindly. I would have asked him anyway at some point, but he was kind enough to offer it himself. And yeah, he's been very helpful. And thank you guys for your all kind messages. It's very nice, very nice. It's not true. Many people, they say that they don't like to play on stream because if they play badly, then they think that the stream, whatever, the chat will bully them or something, but it's not true. Well, the worse I play, the kinder my chat is. So it's all not true. No, actually, I didn't play so bad, but just previous game I had to either repeat moves or not blunder a piece, and in this game, I just lost on time. I was about to lose on time already, like because here, for example, I was about to lose on time, but I had it under control barely, like also here, because I didn't know what move to make, so then I made this move. But these moves are easy. G4 was easy, but here I was trying to calculate a little bit. If I have something, or some fork, or if I have something, and then if I can move the knight, and then I finally played G3, but it was too slow. Anyway, doesn't matter. All good. As Temur says, all good. And it smells weird here. I think it's from airco. It smells a bit rusty. Like maybe it's my chest shape. Maybe it's my chest shape that's rusty, but I don't know where the smell's coming from. I'll ask my wife. Bit weird. Bit humid, rusty smell. Anyway, I will go to. Let's raid Raja. Let's see if Raja is streaming. And AD, congratulations on the. Not really congratulations, but a good result for AD. And let's raid Raja now. Wait, let's raid Raja. Let me change my settings, sound settings, and raid him. Guys, I have sound thing. I did some super complicated sound settings. I did basically such settings that I can hear the sound of the moves and not the Sagar. Like the sound of the moves would come from laptop and Sagar into headphones. I'm becoming a total high-tech guy here, absolute high-tech guy. So now I change. Wait, now we hear Raja. I think Raja, say something. Raja, say something. Raja.
Is there Vashelia Graf
Okay,
against
thank you.
Rauf Mamedov today?
So there we
Supposed
go.
to be
Baku
there,
Kadaku
no?
here, guys.
Is it?
Let me make a new scene.
They were supposed to play today, I think.
Watching Raja.
Someone told me.
I'll call it watching Raja. Okay, I'll remove this thing. Okay. Here's his
No, I don't
chat.
have cats. Why should I have a cat?
Here's his chat.
Tigers only.
Tiger. Our Tiger King. Timur Rajabov. Tiger King. Here's his chat.
Yeah, for the moment it's good with the academy. I mean, a lot of people are asking
Why is it
to
frozen?
join, what are the dates, are discussing all this stuff and so on.
Why is it frozen?
Yeah,
Strange. You cannot see him moving.
pre-orders and all that stuff,
We
and
can
we
hear
had to
him, right?
we had to do today the site changed few things there, and I think now it's properly fine.
AD calling, I see. Justice for AG. AD calling.
Yeah, tigers, lions. Sometimes
Lions also.
if you hear some roar, just be fine with it. Just okay.
Wow.
Yeah, I don't have any reply from Anish. No.
No, but we are gonna raid you, Timur.
No.
You're gonna raid. You wrote me something. Oh, excellent. Okay, Timur. We're gonna raid you.
Okay.
Guys, let me send the link to Timur's
We're
channel.
preparing for next rounds, right?
Oof. Guys, I'm feeling much better already. I'm
Oh,
really
there was a
feeling much
stream
better.
of the San Luis Chess Club there. Just ask them.
Feeling much better.
So guys, how many rounds today, please?
Guys, tell AD that he should come to Raja's stream as well.
And also, let's go over 1,000 viewers. I'm not used to.
Yeah,
I'm
guys,
not
let's
used to
go
make
over
streams
1,000
when
viewers.
there are less than 1,000 concurrent viewers.
Timur, it's
So
because it's
please,
late in India.
call,
And because they're all watching my stream.
all of your
watching it.
relatives, and let's go to 1,000 at least.
Yeah,
This
guys,
is not
let's
fair.
raid Timur, seriously.
I'll be super upset otherwise.
He'll be upset.
Next stream in 1 year.
Okay, guys, let's do it.
Oh, so it's 2 more rapid games, right?
Let's raid him.
Cool.
AD, guys, I cannot join
Yeah.
2 streams at the same time. AD did great job. AD did great job. I'll
And
write
also,
him.
everyone that joins, there is an obligation to be subscribed to the channel and hit the like.
Yeah, like Genta,
the
like
best
Karo,
of you
like
will
Karo,
hit
stream for
the,
like Karo, Genta. His stream,
You know,
my
the
stream,
bell
both
button
streams.
there with notifications, but still, it's not an obligation, this one. But to subscribe and to like the stream, this is an obligation. Clearly, clearly. Anish says he can come.
Yeah, I can come. We'll watch you. Guys, let's make at least 1,000 viewers for Timur. It's ridiculous. AD wanting stream link. Yeah, I'm
Yeah, it says
sending
he can
AD.
come, so it's fine. Let me send him the link.
Raja,
Linkardo.
Linkardo. Okay, I'll take the link and also send it to AD.
1 a.m. night. So what? It's fine. People, we love the game. Yeah, it's fine.
Guys, come on, 1
Stay,
a.m.
it's
Come
okay.
on.
It's
For some A, guys, seriously, for some A, you stay till 4, yeah? I mean, who are you kidding now? And for Timur, you're not gonna stay till 1? Please, guys. Let's be real, guys. AD want to link? I'll send the link to AD. Wait, did Timur freeze?
Invite link.
Okay, 1,000 watching. We can do a bit more,
Copy
guys.
invite link.
Guys, so
Send
tilting.
it
But I'm
to-
already fine. I actually don't care at all about the Title Tuesday, to be honest.
Anish.
Especially when I do better.
All things live, guys, for you.
But yeah,
Just sending the links,
sending
talking,
links, yeah.
you know, about our WhatsApp conversations. Actually, we have many groups there,
Oh,
together
guys,
with all the
guys,
Wolfpack and
guys.
Sagar and others. Somia, Tanya, and Samay, of course. AD. My
Yeah,
Gmail
I'm gonna
is not
stream St.
working
Louis,
now,
guys.
that's nice.
I'm going to I'm going to go to
Gmail,
Timur
please, can you open?
channel, I think.
No, I need to send the link. Gmail, please.
No, you don't have to talk to Gmail. It's difficult to talk to Gmail. You have to type.
What is this?
1,000 watching. Very nice. Guys, let's
Okay,
join.
more than 1,000
Guys, let's
viewers.
all go
Now it's
and
fine.
write AG rate. Seriously, let's go and write AG rate.
What's going on with the link?
AD will also join, guys. Let's all go and raid Timur. Let's raid Timur.
Please
Let me send
open.
again the link. Yeah, 7 minutes in a row was epic. Thanks. Yeah, it was fine. It was fine.
Oh,
It was
Gmail.
No, it was fine, really. It's no big deal. It happens. Just I have to be sharper. I have to be sharper. No more blunders. No more forks. No more losing on time like a baby.
Yeah, guys.
old
Yeah,
grandpa.
okay. AD as
Nothing.
well. Yeah,
Never
of
again.
course, of course.
Never
But
again, guys. No
yeah, I'm
more
always
forks.
happy if they come there.
I will
That's,
never
that's
blunder a
fine.
fork again in
But
my life.
the
I
point
tell you
is
guys.
that
I'm
Gmail
done with
doesn't
it.
work,
Not another fork blunder anymore. I'm done with this
which is
stuff,
kind
guys.
of surprising.
I'm going to do 200 puzzles every day, guys. No more fork blunders ever in my life, okay? I will never blunder anymore.
it's good,
I'll
it's
never
good.
lose on time anymore.
Yeah. So let me
Okay.
ask the.
So
Okay, let me first bring Anish in.
yeah,
Then
AG
I
rate.
ask AD.
Okay, guys. So this is AG rate. Here you have it. I tell you, I'm never gonna blunder anymore a fork, and I will never
Anish,
lose
the
on
link
time
is
anymore.
sent.
Link
If you're
is sent.
there.
Okay,
The
I
link
will
is
pass
sent.
the link on
And now AD, I will ask.
AD as well. Okay, excellent. We're gonna meet there. This is the OP stream, guys. Like the stream. It was epic. Sagar did a great job. It was fantastic. I had a great time. It was epic. It was amazing. It was a lot of fun. Thank you, guys. Thank you, guys. Thank you, guys. Bye bye. See you at Timur. Go there immediately. I'm not gonna put any outro.
Yep.
No nonsense. No more songs. Just bye bye. I switch off the
So
stream.
the link is
You all
sent
go
to
there.
Anish.
You all go there.